You ought to take a look at the statistics on suicide sometime. You might learn a little something about the insurance business.
Mr. Keyes, I was raised in the insurance business.
Yeah, in the front office. Come now, you've never read an actuarial table in your life, have you? Why, we've got 10 volumes on suicide alone. Suicide by race, by color, by occupation, by sex, by seasons of the year, by time of day. Suicide, how committed? By poisons, by firearms, by drowning, by leaks. Suicide by poison, subdivided by types of poison, such as corrosive, irritant, systemic, gaseous, narcotic, alkaloid, protein, and so forth. Suicide by leaps, subdivided by leaps from high places, under the wheels of trains, under the wheels of trucks, under the feet of horses, from steamboats. But Mr. Norton, of all the cases on record, there's not one single case of suicide by leap from the rear end of a moving train. And you know how fast that train was going at the point where the body was found? 15 miles an hour. Now, how can anybody jump off a slow-moving train like that with any kind of expectation that he would kill himself? No, no soap, Mr. Norton. We're sunk, and we'll have to pay through the nose, and you know it. May I have this? Come on, Walter. Next time, I'll rent a tuxedo.
Round one, fight! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Movie Hero Network. It's Turn Fights, episode number 424 here on August 24, day 24. I am Austin Howell, your co-host here on the Movie Hero Network. This is Jonathan Caro's After the 128 favorite movies. So I want to welcome everybody in, and I've got a great panel to help me out. Rhonda's here. She's on camera, kind of, behind me. How's it going? How are you?
Okay.
She was requested for this episode, so she's here, and she's here helping out. We've got the man in the hot seat himself, Mr. Jonathan Caro. How's it going, Jonathan?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I appreciate y'all's patience and everybody's patience. This was delayed, but it's a good time. I was actually enjoying that clip there.
Yes,
I want to talk about that some more when we get to it. But everything's conspiracy. Episode 424 on 824.
It's all 24. It's all 24. It's all 24. Pretty soon you're going to make a movie called the number 24. Yeah, with Jonathan Caro.
That's right. I wouldn't be surprised if Steven is going to comment about somebody from 24.
Well, that could happen as well. We'll have some 24 alumni on the show. But speaking of a guy who's just a little older than 24, but he still looks 24, Richie Goodacre. How's it going, Richie?
Thank you. 37 is a new 24.
It sure is.
It's good to be here. I sometimes I had trouble like remembering like my set, and like I can't remembering all that whole monologue he just did. That was impressive.
Suicide by car, suicide by plane. What's going on? Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That was great. But good to be here. I'm excited to see what's on the list. I feel like Caro and I kind of vibe on a lot of movies, so we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. And how it's going to work tonight is Jonathan Caro has sent me his After the 128 list. So it's essentially just 64 movies after his top 128, as we tend to do around here. So just kind of his next 64 favorite films. So I've jumbled them all up in the randomizer, and they are all in a bracket here tonight. It's all randomized, and we'll see how he likes the matchups, or if he thinks it was kind or not kind here tonight. I will say there's some tough matchups here this evening you got ahead of you. And we'll all do kind of our usual voting one or the other. We'll probably lean heavily into more kind of Caro talking than us, about his own stuff. We'll keep our votes fairly quickly. And then your prize, as with all these, Jonathan, is you got to watch whatever wins, in a timely fashion. No, you got to watch a movie you really like after the fact.
No.
Yeah, what a terrible prize. That's how it works. Jordan will be along in a minute, but we'll go ahead and get rolling. So let's go ahead and get the bracket rolling. I tried to pull a few kind of alternate posters where I could here and there when they were available, but we'll see what we got. So we got Dr. Strangelove and American Gangster kicking us off. So Richie, we'll start with you and we'll work our way up.
Dr. Strangelove is a huge blind spot still. I need to watch that. Dr. Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb or something.
You got it.
but yeah, but American Gangster is great. We talked about it recently on the Russell Crowe versus Tech one, and yeah, it's a solid film and solid film for like people who'd go on to become something like like Selba, I think. Should tell you before.
Yeah.
There's
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
a couple people in there, so yeah, I'll go American Gangster.
All right, Mr. Carroll.
Yeah, Richie, y'all have covered American Gangster recently, and I loved it because it's a great American epic featuring Denzel and Russell Crowe. Essentially, the Harlem Heat, in a way. I mean, we see them interact with each other like near the end. It's basically the Heat moment. So, yeah, they're great. So, Dr. Strangelove, we don't talk about it as often. This is his Stanley Kubrick's satire about the atomic bomb. And essentially, it's all about those generals just commentating what they should do until the end of the movie when it's too late. So it's fantastic. And watch it with Oppenheimer. It's very interesting. It would be an interesting double feature. Yeah, it holds up, and I think it's a great comedy from Kubrick. It's very lost in the shuffle here, yeah, a lot of the character actors, especially Peter Sellers, he does a great job, playing these three characters, including Strangelove. Yeah, it's fantastic. It is close. I'll go with American Gangster.
Okay, Rhonda.
Well, we'll talk about the one movie that I did watch for this, and that was American Gangster.
Mm-hmm.
And I did enjoy it. Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe had great performances in it. I thought it was a different take on the mob. So. And I liked it. So I will vote for American Gangster.
So I did show you Dr. Strangelove. Oh, yes, I did. We watched it here. Oh, yes, I did. We watched the black and white movie with Peter Sellers. Yes, we did. I showed it to you. I showed you my Criterion. Yes, we did. Because we missed it in the theater, and then I showed you here.
What happened in the penultimate scene of Dr. Strangelove?
The one where the guy rides the bomb in on the end, the cowboy guy. And he rides the bomb in. Oh, I definitely showed you my Criterion. Yes, I did. No, I mean, I showed her American Gangster. Huh?
Remember that?
I showed
You were dreaming.
Nope, wasn't dreaming. Definitely did. Yeah, I showed it to you.
By the time you convinced Rhonda that you've seen Doctor Strange, that's funny. I was going to say by the time you convinced Rhonda that
Jordan will be here, and there's here.
And Jordan was here.
Yeah.
But I will say, yeah, it's on my. See, you logged it. Yeah, you've seen that. But I will say it's on the lower end of my Kubrick stuff. Although I'm positive on it now. I used to not be positive on Strangelove. I'm positive on it now. So I have turned the corner on Strangelove. So I do like it now. But I'll go American Gangster. Jordan?
So it's American Gangster and Dr. Strangelove?
Dr. Strangelove, yeah.
Not Javon.
It's funny. So, yeah, so I was able to watch, because we postponed 5 movies for this, and I only have 2 or 3 blind spots, and Dr. Strangelove is one of them. I still haven't seen it, so. But I have seen American Gangster, and yeah, that movie's great. And I mean, it's just another showcase of Denzel Washington being a savage and just being awesome, and just dressing sharp and having power, and Frank Lucas, that's a great character, and also Russell Crowe, right? He's in.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll go with that. So, yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Going down to the talented Mr. Ripley and The Shining. So Jonathan.
This is interesting. Okay. Yeah, The Shining is a horror classic. Another Kubrick. Yeah. The Shining. Yeah, it's a horror classic, and we watch it every Halloween. Basically, all of us. I think. I hope.
Yeah.
So. And it's essentially very scary how Kubrick uses the hotel as it's a character, and it's very scary from with the ghosts and Jack Nicholson turning against his family very slowly. The maze, very scary and very frigid once we get to that climax. So yeah, I love it. I always say that I wasn't gonna put it on the list, but then I have to be honest with myself. So I watch it every year. And The Talented Mr. Ripley is really, really good, and this would be appropriate to watch, since it's the end of the summer, where Ripley just goes to Italy, just to quote unquote interact with Jude Law and Gwyneth Paltrow, and very deceptive, great Damon performance. I'll give it to let's give Ripley a chance. Talented Mr. Ripley.
All right.
Yeah.
Rhonda.
I didn't get to see the talented Mr. Ripley. I would like to see it though, because I read the plot and I said, "Oh, that sounds pretty interesting."
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen The Shining. We went to the rewatch at the theater
in the IMAX
at Epic in the IMAX.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And it was just as good there as when I've seen it before. So, but I mean, I thought it was better actually in the theater because I'd never seen it in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, and I really enjoyed Jack Nicholson and all his slowly being driven to craziness, And might I mention Red Rum.
Red Rum. Red Rum. Red Rum. Red Rum.
So,
Red Rum.
out of these two, I'm going to go with The Shining.
Yeah. I'm also going to go with The Shining because I still haven't seen Ripley yet. I'll get to it. I keep meaning to get to it.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Oh.
No, I still haven't seen it. I'll get to it. I know it's like a notorious blind spot for me to get there. But The Shining, it's near the top of my Cooper list. So I went straight to it. Jordan?
Yeah, I mean, The Talented Mr. Ripley is awesome. The movie's really good, but so is The Shining. The Shining is a classic. I just feel like The Shining is kind of one of those like super mainstream ones that like everyone like you're a horror fan. I mean, you better have seen the Shining. That better be one of your first watches almost, or your first 10 maybe. But because the movie's really good and Jack Nicholson gives an all-time performance. But The Talented Mr. Ripley, I feel like might fly under some people's radar just a little bit, maybe. For casual movie fans, I'd say. But
I would say it would fly under people's radars right now because of the recent movie Saltburn. It's very similar. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is not a bad comparison. Yeah, but it's really good, and like I'm not going to spoil anything because certain people haven't seen it, but like what you find out about some of the characters and what happens to them, there's a lot of twists and turns, and it's like very interesting, but it's also very beautiful. The like Italian landscape, and they're on a boat for a lot of it, and it's really good stuff. So I'll show some love to The Talented Mr. Ripley. Yeah.
Mild spoiler in case there is no grave hunting in Talented Mr. Ripley.
Oh yeah. Oh shucks.
There's no certain bathtubs and bathtub water. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I champion Talented Mr. Ripley a lot as well. It's great. It's one of the early like Kate Blanchett as well when she sort of broke out from just after Elizabeth. So in America anyway. And yeah, I think Philip Seymour Hoffman, all right too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really good. And yeah, what Shining? We did Wheel of Movies on The Shining when Shelley Duvall passed away, and it's really good. So it's tough. I don't know. So, I'm gonna go Shining.
Okay. I thought both Kubricks were going to go down, but not quite. We have one Kubrick out of the two. All right. We got Django Unchained and Liar Liar, Mentor, Qua me.
Oh, dang.
That means, trust me, Qua me. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Don't
say French in front of Calvin. He doesn't like that.
Yeah, he doesn't like when you speak French. That's right. He likes to use French, but he doesn't like when you speak French.
Right.
All right, Rhonda.
Both of these are well, Liar Liar's hilarious, with. And then you showed me Django Unchained.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I thought that movie was really good. So between the two of them, I'd probably go with Django Unchained.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, these are both great because I mean, two very kind of different genres, but Django Unchained funnier than you might think as well. A lot of funny moments, especially in the first half. But yeah, near the top of my Tarantino's, and no, Liar Liar, I've always said is kind of joke for joke. I think one of Jim Carrey's funniest movies, sequence for sequence. But yeah, I might go with Django Unchained. And as I joke, we have 2 votes against Liar Liar so far. I'm sure he would say. Oh, come on! There you go, Jordan.
Yeah. Just a minute. I'm a little confused. Are the bags on or are the bags off? The bags on their head. But yeah. The Django Unchained awesome. The D is silent. And then what Jonathan put in the other group chat. You had my curiosity, now you have my attention. So yeah, there's a lot of good quotes, and I think that the movie's really, I'm not going to say underrated, but for me, me personally, I just haven't watched it like as much as I probably should. I've seen it like 3 times, and I'm really due for a rewatch because I've seen Liar Liar like 50 times. I've seen that movie a lot, but yeah, I really like Django, so you know what? I'm gonna go Django. So
Richie.
Yeah, Django is fantastic. I think Leo should have won for this movie, other than The Revenant, but
He wasn't nominated.
Yeah, especially that the scene alone where he legit cuts himself and keeps going. But that's amazing. But for this one, I'll go with the one I've seen more, and Liar Liar is one of my favorite comedies of all time, so I'll go Liar Liar.
All right, Jonathan.
Yeah, Liar Liar for me. It is the quintessential Jim Carrey comedy that I watch a lot. I know people love Dumb and Dumber or Ace Ventura, but this is the one that I rewatch because it's just a comfort movie of sorts. But it has a good story, with him trying to not lie in front of his kid, and essentially his kid blows out a wish that he shouldn't lie. But the first truth he ever reveals is priceless. I've had better.
yeah.
It's great. Yeah, a lot of physical comedy that works. It's funny, especially in the courtroom scene. Django Unchained. Yeah, this is an excellent Tarantino movie. I've watched it so many times ever since its release. There's so many great sequences and scenes that stand out, and everybody in this movie gives it their all, especially Leo, Jamie Foxx, Christoph Waltz, even Kerry Washington, and Samuel L. Jackson. He doesn't get that much credit as Steven, and once they reveal what his true colors are, it's very scary in a way. It's very peculiar. So he does give a great performance as well. I'll give it to Django Unchained. Yeah, it's a superb movie.
All right. Django. We got Gone Girl and the 400 Blows. Has anybody else seen the 400 Blows?
No, that's my other blind spot.
Yeah, same here. We didn't get a chance to watch. So this is probably going to go to Gone Girl, Caro. But if you want to plug the 400 Blows, you can go ahead and do that. That's fine.
Actually, I would have gone with Gone Girl anyway. But the 400 Blows. This is a French coming of age movie about a troublesome French kid. And I think Jordan would like this one. Troublesome French kid in a school system, and he always runs away or cause chaos. And because his mom and dad did not get along as well, it gets worse and worse for him as it goes along, especially with its ending. He runs away again, but it ends on this very somewhat ambiguous note. But based on that last shot, I can explain why it ends on that last shot, but it's very well done by Francois Truffaut, the guy who was in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. So it's great. It's a great movie. And Gone Girl, it's a great David Fincher thriller. I think that's past Fight Club for me because I've seen it more times, and of course everybody gives a great performance, especially Rosamund Pike. So 400 Blows, if you love coming of age movies, give this a shot. But I'll go Gone Girl.
I think it's going to go Gone Girl.
Yeah.
Round 2.
I know. Yeah, that's going to be a tough
one. Gone Girl.
But just wanted to give Joe just his piece about 400 Blows. So 40-year-old gone girl. All right, 40-year-old virgin and thief with James Caan. So,
I don't know if James Caan is 40 years old in that movie.
no, I don't think he's a virgin either. Jimmy Caan is not.
No,
definitely not. All right. It's on me. Yeah, no, I mean, Thief was very good. Watched it for the first time for the latter series, and yeah, really solid Michael Mann movie. And yeah, really weird watching. God, I'm like blanking on his name now. The one guy from all the family movies. It'd be kind of like, yeah, Art. What's Robert Prosky be like a gangster? Yeah, when I know him as like the projector from Last Action Hero and Mr. Lundy from Mrs. Doubtfire, things like that. But yeah, be kind of a ruthless gangster. But yeah, really good stuff overall. But yeah, I mean, 40-Year-Old Virgin is one of my favorite comedies of the 2000s, and I still remember seeing it opening night and just everybody just falling over the chairs laughing. Really good stuff. So 40-Year-Old Virgin. Jordan.
Yeah, so I watched Thief for this, and I mean, it was good. I mean, to me, it's more of kind of like almost like a character study, maybe of like James Caan's character, because they really only do like show you one heist near the end, kind of, and the rest of it. I'm just waiting, like where. Yeah, I guess in the beginning too, but like throughout the movie, like where all the heists, like he's supposed to be a thief. What's going on? Like they're just like talking about it, and they're not doing it. So I'm like, I was like just felt a little like, come on, let's get to it. But I'm trying to like appreciate it more that you're just building an atmosphere and you're building the like who his character is and like what he like what he does, and like he just wants to be a thief. Like that's something that like he is like chose that career, and he's gonna do it no matter what, and no one's gonna make him do anything else. And it's fun with Jim Belushi also in there, and then other people like show you a few character actors like Dennis Farina. It shows up, William Peterson, but yeah, I wasn't like as like into it as I thought, but do with the comparison, it's a little bit of an atmosphere to like drive just a little bit, so that's kind of cool, the music and all that. So but I think 40-Year-Old Virgin, that's just a little more like my style. A little bit. I'm a comedy guy, and I just think that it's hilarious from beginning to end. I laugh a lot. I mean, and I appreciate that it's not. The movie's not just joke all the way through. They do give it like some time to like breathe and some time where they just develop the characters and like that kind of stuff. So I mean, sometimes depending how it's done, just joke after joke is good, and it is funny. But here the way they did it worked. So I'll go 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Richard?
Yeah, Thief is a big blind spot. I'll get around to it because not the only one that's brought that up. So I'll endeavor to do that at some point. 40-Year-Old Virgin is one of my favorite comedies of all time. I've watched it so many times, and still get immense enjoyment just out of. I don't think anybody could have played this character better than Steve Carell. I think he was just the perfect role for him, and then just perfect side cast as well. And and then people popping in there that weren't really hugely famous at the time, like Kevin Hart with the getting into the argument.
Jonah Hill buying the shoes that he just wants to go home and wear. But that's a stupid store, the eBay store. It's like, why can't I just buy them now? Why can't I just? I had one of those near my house in Florida. Yeah. There was one of those like for like a year. There was one of those sell your stuff on eBay stores. That was a real thing for like a very short period of time.
Wow, really?
So why can't I just give you the money now and I'll just buy it? So I'll go 40-Year-Old Virgin. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, the 40-Year-Old Virgin. Yeah, you didn't expect me to put this on this list, did you? I love this movie. It's a great comedy. It actually uses the 2 hours sufficiently for one movie. Judd Apatow, please get back to actually write good characters and actually expand the material there on the screen. But no, this is wonderful. Yes, it's crude, but it serves its purpose with its themes regarding his virginity and losing his virginity. But it's also sweet because his chemistry with Catherine Keener is really well done and quite heartfelt, especially their dynamic with Kat Dennings as Keener's daughter. Yeah, so you need to stop fucking around with my friend, okay? Because you're giving him hope and it's driving the man crazy. So,
I changed my number. I didn't.
I changed my email. I moved. I changed my number. I changed my email. I changed my. Okay, well, I didn't know that, so I'm sorry.
No, it's a great comedy. Yeah. No, George said it. It's a calculated character study than it is a stylish heist movie. Michael Mann's directorial debut here. I think is 40-Year-Old Virgin Judd Apatow's directorial debut too.
It might have been. Like,
I think
could be.
He had been writing before that, but I think
he had writing credits on Heavyweights and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, we have a debut matchup anyway. So, but no, Thief is Michael Mann's debut, and I think he did an exceptional job. I primarily put it on the list because I was pissed off during the 1981 ladder series because it went against Blowout in the first round. Thanks, randomizer. But Thief is exceptional. It's great. It's fantastic. The Tangerine Dream score is great. I'll give it a pity. I'll give a pity vote to Thief. I think it's an exceptional Michael Mann movie that people should watch if you like heist thrillers and if you like James Caan. So Thief.
Yeah. Rhonda.
Well, I was going to say I could definitely tell which way this was going to go because everybody's quoting the 40-year-old virgin. But I've seen both of these. You has showed me 40-Year-Old Virgin because I had not seen that one, and I did get a kick out of it. So, and I also saw Thief with him, and it's a good movie. But if I had to choose between the two of them, it would be 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes. All right. And to answer your question, he did direct some episodes of Undeclared and Freaks and Geeks, but no, this was his first movie. Yeah, for sure. So
okay.
All right. Got Ghost and Enemy of the State. All right. Jordan.
Okay. Yeah. So I rewatched Ghost for this because it had been a long time since I've seen it. It's really good. Like I forgot that there was like there's a crime element which I'm trying to remember now. Is it that he owes owed people money or like what was it? I can't remember what it was.
The guy involved owes mobsters money.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's really good, and Patrick Swayze, like man, like what a tragic loss. I think he we would have gotten a very long career of like way more movies out of him. But like Whoopi Goldberg's great in it. That just like getting like so annoyed by like all the dead people she has to deal with, and she's like kind of like almost doesn't want to, but then she does. She like kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of falls for like helping the two of them out, kind of. But it's really good. Enemy of the State, I think is all right. I've never been like really over the moon about it though. I'm just kind of like think it's good, but I don't go that crazy over it. And I had a good time with my rewatch for Ghost, so I'll vote for Ghost.
Okay.
Yeah, Richie.
Yeah, I recently picked up Ghost in a Whatnot auction and like $3, and Roger. I forgot how fucking good this movie is. It's really it's really solid. Whoopi Goldberg, I think, is a center. She's fucking great in this movie. Just phenomenal acting. Enemy of the State is great, and seems to be a theme at the moment of this sort of like movies where actors were before they were famous. Obviously Enemy of the State with Jack Black, Jason Lee,
Seth Green's in there.
Jamie Kennedy.
Jake Busey is in there. It's like every younger actor from like the late 90s.
Younger goofy character actor.
Yeah, right.
It's and I do enjoy it, but I just haven't seen it in a while. I need to get another rewatch because I do think it's it's one of Will Smith's better movies at this time as well. But I'm gonna go Ghost because I forget how good that movie is.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Wow, I actually love the growing love for Ghost here in the community. Yeah, Ghost is great. Yeah, I rewatched this a lot, mostly because of my mom and dad. They loved the movie and they showed it to me when I at a young age, and then I was like, "Oh, this is really good." Yeah, I really loved it since, and yeah, I rewatch it like every year or two, and yeah, y'all said about the performances, and yeah, they're all great. The one thing I want to mention, we didn't mention this, the moments where the demons appear from the afterlife, the sounds of the demons popping up, that was a scary. Those are scary sounds. Whew. Like yeah, so it definitely got me waking up at night when I was young. So yeah, so it shows that I saw it at a very young age for the first time. But as to Enemy of the State, no, I really like it. It's a really good action movie. Prescient movie when it comes to privacy and communications and digital stuff, all that stuff. And yeah, the dynamic between Smith and Hackman are great, and I rewatch it a lot. Ghost is good. Yeah, there you go, Ghost. Nice. So Ghost has gone on a level a lot recently, so I'm gonna give it to Enemy of the State, but Ghost is still a great movie.
Yeah.
Well, I know which movie I was going to vote for already, but when that came up, because I I love Ghost. I mean, it's in my all-time favorites. So I mean, and then did a rewatch when Pez watched it for the first time, and of course, as always, it makes me cry. But there's just certain parts of it. But anyway, I mean, I've always liked that movie ever since it came out, and I just thought it was really great. And I even have a VHS of it somewhere. So, but yeah, Enemy of the State, it is also, I mean, it's a good movie, but my vote's going to Ghost.
Yeah. And I'll go Ghost as well, because that was my favorite first time older watch of last year. So yeah, good stuff. I'm glad you rewatched it, Jordan, because you were kind of like miffed with all the ghost love, and I was like, no, I swear you need to rewatch it. It's really good. I was like,
I was like, is this movie really that good? I remember just being it's like an average kind of romantic movie. I don't know. So,
no, but it's like way funnier than you think it'd be in a lot of moments between him and Whoopi, and like there's a couple of scary moments, and like there's some thrilling stuff. Like it's good. Really good.
Oh yeah,
it has everything for everybody. You
can see why it would be like the top grossing movie of 1990, and it was a huge hit. huge hit. All right, Superbad and Last Crusade.
Oh shit,
Richie.
Infamously on this channel, I hadn't watched all of the any of the Indiana Jones movies. So like literally the first movies we did when we took over, I took over, to the hosting on Wheel of Movies was we did this trilogy, and I haven't decided which one's my favorite yet. But like Last Crusade they're all very good. But Last Crusade is great. Superbad's up there as a classic comedy as well, man, and again has I think Judd Apatow's on fire at this point. It was just like like not just with like the main characters, but just the side characters. You know how to write the side characters with the Seth Rogen and Bill Hader's at cops are fucking great, and I think McLovin is great, and obviously Emma Stone, breakout, Emma Stone here, went on to do all right for herself, I think.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oscars. She's fine. She's fine.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we've got a few comedy. I mean, we got 40-Year-Old Virgin in which I think is slightly better. So I'm going to go Last Crusade.
Okay. Jonathan?
Yeah, Superbad I rewatch a lot. I mean, it's a classic. It's a classic comedy, I think, right now, and because it's going on to 20 years next year. Oh boy. Everybody's giving their all. Even Bill Hader and Seth Rogen as the cops. Like you have another movie right there, and it works as they hang out with McLovin. Great. And Last Crusade, a great movie. And then wink to that person. It's a great movie. But I could have a debate within myself, like is this one or Raiders of the Lost Ark? But this movie, I think it's really the personal connection between father and son, junior and senior, and Connery and Ford just give it a great performances, especially that moment where Jones Senior gets shot, and you see a little worry and concern from Jones, like he is a child again. And there's some suspense in that climax, and then it leads to the night. In the end, it's like you choose poorly, you choose wisely.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fantastic. So I'll side with Richie. Last Crusade.
Rhonda?
Yeah. Rhonda.
Okay, so for you, Jonathan, I'm gonna vote for The Last Crusade, even though.
No, I was actually not mentioning you. I was not referencing.
I know, but
Zach, that was sexual.
maybe
Sorry.
I do need to give it a rewatch. Or another rewatch again. It's all right, but for you, I'll vote for it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm going with Last Crusade just because it's kind of the one I grew up with and watched a whole lot. But yeah, it is kind of amazing going back and watching Superbad kind of before a lot of these actors broke out and realizing we have one multi-Oscar winner, one multi-Oscar nominee, and 2 Emmy winners in this movie with Bill Hader and Seth Rogen have both won Emmys. So they've at least, and for different reasons. So we actually have like people who would break out into more serious stuff later. So yeah, that's kind of cool when you go back and watch it. Fortunately, Michael Cera hasn't gotten there yet, but maybe someday. We'll see. Yeah, I'll go Last Crusade. Jordan?
Yeah, this one's tough. Yeah. I love both of these. I mean, some of the funniest lines from Superbad just come from Seth Rogen and Bill Hader. Like how many foods are shaped like dicks? The best kinds. Or like, that's a pretty odd thing for a Jew to commit. They're pretty docile. And just really random lines. Like, when am I going to need to cook tiramisu? Am I going to be a chef or whatever? But Last Crusade, though, like, it is kind of my least favorite of the 3, but that's not saying much. The least favorite. They're all favorites, and there's some that are just a little more favorite. But I mean, like, there's some really fun, like even lighthearted moments, like No Ticket, when he punches the guy and throws him out the Zeppelin or whatever, and then when he has to land the plane, it's like, you know how to fly that thing? It's like, fly, yes; land, no. Yeah, and we're like, this is the castle, and we have many tapestries. But if you're Scottish lord, then I am Mickey Mouse. But yeah, so there's some fun stuff, and then the action just ramps up, and it's just great. So I don't know, it's hard to really pick. I mean, probably Raiders is always going to be my favorite, but the other 2 are now probably about on par. This and Temple of Doom, but I'll go with Last Crusade.
All right. Okay. Boys in the Hood and Spider-Man 2. Jonathan?
Yeah, I got
very
a comic book movie here. Yeah.
Spider-Man in the Hood.
Spider-Man in the Hood. There you go.
I mean, he does live in either Brooklyn or Queens most of the time.
Yeah, if we done Leprechaun in the Hood, we can do Spider-Man in the Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Crossover. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2. Yeah, this is a comic book movie on my list here. I think it's still the best Spider-Man movie out, and because it deals with the themes very well, his mature themes of growing up and working at a job, bringing up out from his friends, and dealing with the situations with his friends. And the Doc Ock character is still my favorite villain of the Spider-Man franchise, and he has he's not really a villain, actually, if you think about it. He's just basically hurt. He's hurt from his the experiment the failed experiment, the death of his wife, and he just wants to relive all that glory again, but at a bigger price. So it's very well done. But Boys in the Hood is a great movie. I watch this every year, almost twice a year, and all the characters are fleshed out very well. Great father-son dynamic with Lawrence Fishburne, Ice Cube and Morris Chestnut's great. Neil Long. It's fantastic. Ugh, this is kind of unfair. Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Rhonda?
Boys in the Hood I haven't seen, but Spider-Man 2 I have definitely seen a lot, and I really like it. And yeah, it took quite a few viewings to realize that Doc Ock really wasn't a villain. And so yeah, and but yeah, and we watched one other Spider-Man movie where he was in it. Was that
No Way Home?
No Way Home. Because what was funny is she had never seen No Way Home.
Yeah.
And when I showed her No Way Home, she hadn't seen any of the marketing material, and she didn't know that Doc Ock was in there, and Willem Dafoe and all that stuff. Yeah, she didn't know all that stuff was in there. So we started watching it, and she's like, "Wait, what?"
Well done.
So she had the actual genuine surprise of the movie that they should have kept away from the marketing material. Of that movie.
And I thought it was really good, but I like Spider-Man 2, so I'm going with that.
And I was going to go Spider-Man 2. It's been a while since I watched Boys in the Hood. I need to get back to it. But out of the kind of two that came out around that time, I kind of prefer Menace to Society a little bit more. But I need to give Boys in the Hood a rewatch. But I'll go Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm probably due for rewatching of Boys in the Hood also. But it's really good. I mean, yeah, when they go out, Doughboy gets his revenge for Ricky, and Lawrence Fishburne, like a great father figure. Like I think we've done like the best like dads, right? We did that for like a Father's Day one, I think. So
we did the best dad movies.
Yeah, we did dad movies, but I think we did dads like
we did tier rankers of like movie dads and stuff. Yeah, we did that a long time ago.
Furious Sales is up there.
Yeah, like he's up there. Yeah, I think that he's really good. But but I mean, Spider-Man 2. I mean, y'all know I'm a Spider-Man guy, and I think that Spider-Man 2 is one of the best ones. I mean, they keep making great ones. The last two have been pretty amazing, but for a Sam Raimi one, this is probably his best one, and and like you just see like Tobey Maguire and like his portrayal of Peter Parker just giving like everything, just giving so much, and like especially that the train sequence is incredible, and then just like when he has to fight Doc Ock and nearly kill him, and like all that, just it's really good. So I'll go Spider-Man 2.
Comedian Joey Diaz is on that train.
Oh yeah.
He tells a story about how he got paid $40,000 for that one line.
Oh yeah. Oh dang.
But yeah, did you do Samuel L. Jackson versus Lawrence Fishburne? I can't remember who did.
I've honestly said I think Sam Jackson could have his own tournament. He's had enough movies now.
Yeah.
He has like more than 100 roles, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. We need to do just a standalone Sam Jackson tournament, like honestly, because he's got so many.
We should,
we have to.
I thought it'd be funny because they get. I mean, some people get, obviously for some reason get confused. And I just think of that news, that awkward news segment. It was like, "What's Super Bowl commercial?" But yeah, Boys in the Hood is great. But yeah, I'm sort of with. I haven't. I need to rewatch it for because it's been quite a while. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 is still my favorite comic book movie all time. I believe. Yeah, it's still it's amazing. Blew me away to watch it, and it holds up. So I'm gonna go Spider-Man 2.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. RoboCop and Cabin in the Woods.
That's a fun matchup.
I want this.
Yeah. All right. I'll see what I can work on behind the scenes, Rhonda.
Yeah.
The robot in the woods. The RoboCop in the woods.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I know which one I'm going to vote for this one too, because I've seen both of these, but I love RoboCop. I was sitting here, we were watching it one day, and I was quoting the line. He was just like, so yeah. I mean, it's a fun. I think it's a fun movie. So I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I've watched it a lot. So yeah, I'm going to go with RoboCop.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just going with RoboCop because it keeps seemingly getting dissed in these tournaments, like in like the first round and the second round. And I'm sick of the RoboCop disrespect. Damn it! So am I voting for RoboCop? Damn right.
I'd buy that for $1.
So yeah, no, I mean I love Cabin in the Woods. It's one of my favorite horror movies of the last 20 years or so. But come on, I'm going to wear my RoboCop shirt tonight for this. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think that these are both great. And like Cabin in the Woods is one of those movies that just gets like quickly more awesome and more awesome as it goes on, and then, like especially by the end. Yeah, and it's like one of those movies out of any movie that I've seen, like, and like that'd be something for like some kind of show, like movies that have a holy shit moment, because like this one definitely has one and you're like, oh my gosh. So like just big ones, like the biggest ones you can come up with. But yeah, but RoboCop is so much fun. Like one of my favorite things to do is just go watch a compilation of all the fake commercials that are in there too. They have like fake car commercials, or like Nukem, like there's like a board game, or like there's just different ads in there. There's like some girl putting weird stuff on her face or something. but yeah, and like Dead or Alive, You're Coming With Me, and it's great, and it'll show up on our Kurtwood Smith our That 70s matchup. So
Yeah.
but yeah, so I'll vote for RoboCop.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richie.
Yeah, Cabin in the Woods is a lot of fun.
Oh, there you go.
RoboCop in the Woods.
Why is that scarier?
Yeah, it's scarier. RoboCop in the Woods, all bloody and dirty, is scary.
Yeah.
He's lurking behind like some trees.
Yeah.
You know what that seems like? It seems like if on the board and like in the basement they picked up like some piece of RoboCop in the basement, and now RoboCop's hunting them down in the woods. Like all the haunted items, and now the ghost of Murphy is hunting them down with the RoboCop.
Yeah,
That's
That's a movie. That's a movie.
What's also funny is I'm pretty sure that lettering in the woods, I'm pretty sure that's the same lettering of Into the Woods, the musical.
Oh, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And it had Kristen Conley, Josh Hutcherson, a bunch of random people down there.
Yeah. It does say Richard Jenkins. He's in it. So
yeah,
that's
and Bradley Whitford. So there you go.
A RoboCop musical.
Or urban compliance demands it. Yeah.
I'll buy that for $1. Do you have $1 for me? Cabin Woods is fun, but RoboCop is badass, and I love RoboCop.
Yeah.
I usually only do the crossovers for episodes Jonathan's on because he appreciates them a lot when I play around with shit.
I'm just imagining a RoboCop musical.
The RoboCop musical. That's a musical that would not work. Don't do that, Broadway, please.
But to do like a versus like made up musicals, you can have this one. You can have the Inglourious Basterds musical we came up with.
That's right. I sang the Inglourious Basterds musical that one time, and yeah.
What was the musical that they tried to do recently that they shut down because it was really bad? I can't remember, but yeah.
Okay, before I completely lose it, look, Cabin in the Woods is fun. RoboCop is great. RoboCop holds up really, really well. It's definitely prescient regarding Detroit. But it's also highly entertaining. And it actually makes you really appreciate the effort they've gone through, especially compared to action movies today, with all the blood squibs and the imagination behind it. So, sorry, Cabin in the Woods, RoboCop.
Yeah, let's move it on before we all lose it on tangents of RoboCop the musical.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what they should not do. Don't get any ideas, bro.
No. Please,
don't do that. There was an Evil Dead musical. Speaking of Cabin in the Woods, though, that's a real.
Oh yeah, there.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Actually, they're showing it in like Las Vegas once when I went there.
Yeah, it was. I have a bootleg of it, and it's like not very good quality, but yeah, it's a bizarre musical, but it kind of works a little bit. Love and Basketball and Toy Story. Me, probably Toy Story. It's been probably 25 years since I've seen Love and Basketball. I need to rewatch it, but I'll go Toy Story. Jordan.
Yeah, Love and Basketball is really good, and like as a as a basketball fan. Like I played it basketball when I was in high school, but like I was never like I was just like a contributor to the team. I'll just say that. I wasn't like great, but I wasn't like terrible. I was just like okay. And like what just the dynamic that they have, they can share that in common. It's kind of like a driving force for the relationship. I kind of like that. Just find like an interest you share, and then like it kind of drives you like that, and so that's cool. But Toy Story is just Toy Story. This is like one of the greatest animated movies ever made, and the whole franchise. So I got to go Toy Story.
Yeah.
Yeah, Love and Basketball is another movie that comes, like maybe in film discussion. A lot that I haven't seen. I'll get around to it. Toy Story, though, is it holds a special place in my heart. It's one of the first movies I ever saw at the theater. Definitely the first CGI movie. Probably a lot of people saw around my age, and it's a fantastic film. So I'll go Toy Story.
Right. Jonathan?
This is simply easy because I'm gonna vote Toy Story, because it's an excellent animated movie. But I'm gonna touch on Love and Basketball because ever since I watched it, it gets more and more refreshing compared to other romantic movies because they actually fall in love quickly, like in the middle of the movie. So it's already reinforced. It's really the driving force of the common interest that Jordan said.
There you go. Dennis Haysbert, Love and Basketball. There you go. There's your 24 connection.
Yeah.
President Palmer. There you go.
Well, if he's in the chat, he'll find this one.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Feel free to point out the 24 crossovers.
Sure. Go ahead. Yeah, it's all 24 tonight, Stephen.
Was it Kurtwood Smith on 24? Did we point that out one time? Maybe.
I don't know if he was. He might have been.
I don't know the show that well. Anyway, but Love and Love and Basketball. No, Jordan explained it pretty well because the common interest they have is basketball, and it drives the relationship. It also kind of drives it down the relationship because one star is ascending and the other star is kind of stagnant, not descending, but stagnant. But they get together at the end of a very interesting climax where it's just a basketball game. And the climax is just for their heart, for his heart, and essentially, it's.
He was a senator in season 7. It's on the official 24 Wikipedia.
Oh yeah,
there you go. The 24 fandom wiki. There you go. So I wasn't wrong about that.
Steven, feel free to do 24. It's all 24 tonight.
But not Embeth Davids.
No,
but Kurtwood Smith definitely.
No, definitely not.
But I'm glad you and ChatGPT made up for that one, Jordan. And
right.
Eventually, and apologize for giving you false information. That's right.
Apologize profusely. Yeah.
One of the most hilarious moments in movie. Anyway, I love it. Basketball. It's excellent. I recommend you if you love romantic movies. But it's an excellent one. But I'm gonna go Toy Story. Yeah,
I'm glad Steven's favorite TV show is not SVU because you can make a connection to
that would be everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Or Law and Order or something. Yeah.
That's what I meant.
I was just gonna say Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I've seen it a lot.
Oh yeah. All right. Father of the Bride and Crazy Stupid Love.
Rom-com matchup.
Jordan.
This is a good like rom-com matchup. Like you said. And one of these I find a little funnier, but which is probably Crazy Stupid Love. But Father of the Bride, it just feels like a classic. It just feels like one that like because I kind of grew up watching it with a lot of my family. They were really into that movie, and Martin Short too. Like he is great in it too. Just being I forget the character's name, but with that accent and like all that stuff. Frank, yeah. Like he's great, and Kimberly Williams, the daughter, right? It's Kimberly Williams.
Kimberly Williams.
Yeah. But I saw her in a random movie. This is like a quick little side time with Patrick Stewart. I can't remember the name of that, but we did Best Patrick Stewart movies for Rankum in it. And she shows up as like a caregiver because Patrick Stewart is paranoid that the government's out to, or like some kind of like agencies, a retired government like spy agent guy, and he thinks someone's trying to kill him, but he really just has dementia. And like Kimberly Williams is his caretaker. It's a really odd movie, but yeah, this one's good, and yeah, like some people that you recognize pop up. Kieran Culkin, I think he's in this one. I can't remember just this.
Yes, but, Academy Award winner.
No, yeah. So yeah, Follow the Bride, because it really just like gets you in the feels too. So I'll go with that.
All right, Richie.
Yeah, I saw Father of the Bride for the first time a few years ago, and I thought it was fine. It didn't hit me as much as it does others, but and that's all right. Yeah, it's weird seeing Kieran Culkin as a kid, knowing that I've been watching Succession and just seeing him as seeing this cute kid and then seeing this relentless asshole in Succession. It's quite the contrast, but it's fun. It's a cute movie, and Martin Short's probably the best part of it. It said, Crazy for Love is great. I think everybody has good chemistry there. Ryan Gosling just oozing charisma in this film too. And one of the very I think around this time, like Emma like this is when Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling were like doing like 3 or 4 movies together at the time. I think it's quite good. So I'll go Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah. Sounds good. Jonathan.
Yeah, 2 great rom-coms I rewatched a lot. Father of the Bride, I've seen it since I was young. The reason why I rewatch is Steve Martin. Steve Martin is very funny in this movie. With the first moment where his daughter announces that he's that she's engaged, his reaction kills me. just being just stoned faced there. It's like, okay, and there's like, okay, what did you say? Dad is getting married. I'm getting married. Like, what? So there are a lot of funny Steve Martin moments, with the grocery store with the hot dogs, the hot dog buns, the jail scene. Jail scene with Diane Keaton, of course. The scene with Frank, Martin Short. I will go talk to Hulk, but we don't want to lose him. He's a genius, and we need his mind. The commentary behind Martin Short's genius in that documentary is quite interesting. And Crazy Stupid Love, it's a great rom-com because of the storytelling. The twist I did not see coming when I first saw it, and they did a very, very good job of handling that twist. The interaction is great. Marissa Tomei has a great moment regarding the Scarlet Letter. Kevin Bacon, David Lindhagen. This is close for me, actually. Stephen Martin. Stephen Martin. Yeah, Father.
Yeah. Well, there's Steve and Martin.
Yeah. We do have another one in the list. Actually, we do have another one.
Yeah.
It's going on.
Steve and Martin and Stephen Martin. Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, I was just gonna say I haven't seen Crazy Stupid Love, but it has it looks like a really great cast in it.
Mm-hmm.
But Father of Bride I have seen, and I've watched it over numerous times. And yes, Steve Martin is hilarious in that. So yeah. Oh my goodness. So yes, I will go with the Father of the Bride.
But it would have been. But I was gonna say it would have been like kind of crazy to like my dad always talked about like the 70s, how Steve Martin was like the biggest stand-up comedian selling out like arenas and stuff, and like he was one of the only ones like doing that back then. And so my dad grew up with his albums and all that kind of stuff. But it'd be kind of interesting to see that. You get a glimpse in like the Steve Martin documentary, but it's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. I'm with Richie. I also think Father of the Bride is fine. I think it's fine. Last time I watched it, I was like, it's fine. It's a little underwhelming for me. It was all right. It was watchable, but I'll probably go Crazy Stupid Love here. But Father of the Bride will win. All right. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Shop Around the Corner. Richie?
Yeah, I haven't seen Shop Around the Corner. But again, I've heard really good things. I think I was on a stream a few years ago with I think it was like I think William Bibiani was on here, and he was raving about it. So yeah, I'll get onto it eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, was the other one? Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, and I like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood a lot. It's probably like if I ranked Tarantino, it's probably on the lesser side, but I still really enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to the Cliff Booth's the spin-off, even though it's weird how that sort of all came together, but I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, another movie that's got like a really good cast of people who again, when it comes to something later, like Mickey Madsen's the one that gets like flamethrowered basically.
And Austin Butler is one of the guys at the ranch. Like, there's a lot of like Margaret Qualley, a lot of like people that would become famous later.
Mikey Madison.
Mikey Madison.
Yeah.
She gets the flamethrower. But yeah. So I'll go Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jonathan?
This may be the toughest matchup so far for me. Because The Shop Around the Corner, it's a beloved Christmas movie for me, but I recently saw it like 4 or 5 times. Well, actually, both of these I've seen recently, like a lot. But Shop Around the Corner is a great romantic comedy set around Christmas time, and most of the movie takes place in the store and where their characters grow. When this what's her name, Margaret Sullivan, she gets a job and she develops in that store, and like Steven said, it's like You've Got Mail. So this is the inspiration behind You've Got Mail. So yeah, it's a great movie. Watch it every Christmas. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I rewatch a lot, and it actually holds up really well. In terms of how Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt's friendship kind of still is evolving and also de-evolving once the movie is getting near the finish. But individually, they're very good. I mean, Brad Pitt, the scene where he's on the ranch is very suspenseful with, Austin Butler. We mentioned all those actors. And Leonardo DiCaprio as Rick Dalton, his scene on the Western set is still very funny. Also kind of heartwarming. So, of course, you got the climax. Just because of anticipation for Cliff Booth, I'll give it to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah.
Okay. Rhonda?
So I want to see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I haven't gotten around to seeing it yet. So, I've heard a lot about it and everything. But I have seen The Shop Around the Corner. And yes, it is the inspiration for You've Got Mail. Because when I seen that, I said, well, this reminds me of a movie that I've seen. Mm-hmm. So I was sitting there going, And then I realized. But anyway. But so I'm going to vote for The Shop Around the Corner since I have seen it. And I haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but I will get to see that.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Cliff Booth, but I'm not the biggest fan of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's at the dead last of my Tarantino rankings. I just think it's kind of an aimless movie, and I think it's Tarantino kind of jerking off to like 60s Hollywood, honestly, and like all these movies that he loves that nobody else loves, and like to me, it's like this hangout movie that has a lot of really good individual scenes. I like individual scenes and individual performances, but it lacks a plot. To me, it kind of drags. It kind of lacks direction to me. And I don't know, man. I've tried to like it as much as other people do, and I just don't. I just think like it doesn't have that cohesion and that hook. So I like things about it. I will see the Cliff Booth movie just because it's Fincher doing it. So I'm interested in like Fincher directing a Tarantino script. I think that's interesting. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that works. So I'm going to go Shop Around the Corner because I really liked it when we watched it not that long ago. So I'll go with that. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to watch it again once upon a time in Hollywood before Cliff Booth comes out. We'll see what happens. But I haven't turned the corner on it yet. So, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm not over the moon about it either. I think it's good, and it kind of might be another one that's a holy shit moment near the end. Again, but like really the only part that I really am drawn to is like the Brad Pitt stuff. So that's why I'm looking forward to Cliff Booth and Fincher because he's now become my favorite director. And yeah, there are some like some kind of interesting like things to kind of think about. Like that, like it came out, they said that like Tarantino and DiCaprio said that the Rick Dalton character has an undiagnosed bipolar disorder, and that's why he's like freaking out about that, and some like alcohol abuse, that stuff. but yeah, I think it kind of does like just lack a little like plot, and so it's kind of more of like a like hangout movie with loose plot elements and loose things that want to be like some like Charles Manson-y stuff that like is there but not like fully there. I don't know, but but Shop Around the Corner though, like I saw this a few years back, and man, I love this movie. Like I thought that it was great, and like it's, to me, it's just on par, like right there on par with It's a Wonderful Life. Maybe in some ways even better. Like I don't know, like it's just a really good, and yeah, like I was actually shocked how much that I liked it, and Jimmy Stewart's performance is great, and then especially like him with like Margaret Sullivan and that. So yeah, I'll give it to Shop Around the Corner.
Frank Morgan as the manager, the Wizard of Oz himself.
Oh yeah,
that's right. One thing I want to
Yeah.
say about it to defend Once Upon a Time is that I think it's not really like a plot movie. It's not a plot-driven movie. It's a fairy tale. It's a Hollywood fairy tale. That's
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, that kind of makes.
I know, but when to me, I like Tarantino as a director, but he's a bit up his own ass sometimes, like especially in interviews and whatnot.
Especially now, yes.
And he put out like a thing I remember before the movie that was like, you should watch these like 25 movies to get ready for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And I was like, fuck off, bro. Like, stop.
25 movies?
I didn't know that.
I literally, I was like, bro, I shouldn't have to watch 25 movies to understand all the references in your movie. Like, stop that shit. Like
that was like when Nolan was at his pretentious thing where it's like, you Tenet's movie you got to watch, a couple of times. I'm like, no, I'm not watching it.
Yeah,
like I get if a movie like ages well or whatever, but like I shouldn't have to do homework of 50 other movies to like understand your movie. That's stupid. Like I'm sorry. Like Tarantino can be a bit of an ass sometimes.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's true.
Midnight Run and Contact, Jonathan.
Ooh. Okay. De Niro and Grodin. I mean, who knew that their chemistry would be really great? Yeah, it's an action comedy with a heart of gold at the end, and the reason why I loved it is because of their dynamic together, and they both have moments, especially with let's see, Joey Pants, and then there's another guy involved. I forgot right now, but it's a fantastic movie, and Contact. Steven's gonna be happy about this one.
Yeah, right.
Be on the list.
He's a fan.
Yeah. Contact is really good science fiction. It's not a space movie. People say it's a space movie, so it's not a space movie. But it's a contact movie. Trying to find out if there's any outside life out there. But it's very fascinating. Shit. And then there's Matthew McConaughey. All right.
Yeah.
Damn. I've seen Contact more, so I'm gonna go Contact. This is tough. Contact.
Sure.
I didn't get a chance to see Midnight Run.
That would have been the next one I showed you if we were at time, but it's kind of long. It's a little longer than you think it'd be.
Yeah, but I've seen Contact plenty of times, and I do find it very fascinating. With Jodie Foster in it, trying to search for life out there beyond the stars, and I really enjoyed it, and I thought her and Matthew McConaughey were good in it. So Contact is what I'm going to choose.
I miss Robert Zemeckis. I miss this Robert.
Remember when Robert Zemeckis made like really good movies for a while?
Yeah.
What happened?
I watched Here the other day. That movie is boring.
That was very boring. Oh my god, what a snooze fest that I watched by myself in the theater. I was by myself in the theater and I was bored out of my skull trying to get to the end of that movie. Jesus. He had a good 20-year run, and then he's been on a different 20-year run now. look, I'll go Midnight Run here. It's been a while since I rewatched Contact. I really need to give it a rewatch. It's been a minute. I have it on my Fandango, so I'll get around to that eventually. Yeah, Midnight Run's a lot of fun, and one that I kind of discovered through. I think it was like Matt Noso always talking about it on like the Top 10 show and shit like that. It's like one of his favorite movies
Yes.
ever. So yeah, talking about like an unsung sort of buddy movie. And yeah, no, Charles Grodin's excellent in this movie, so Midnight Run. And I always like a good Yaphet Kotto movie.
Yaphet Kotto.
Yeah, that's the FBI guy. Yeah, I'm a Yaphet Kotto stan. I've even threw him in on some recasts here and there as well. I love Yaphet Kotto. But Jordan,
no, yeah, like a little side note, like I've been going to the movies after these shows, and my theater just switched to like ending all their show times at 8 p.m. I'm a little miffed about that because school started again, and so then like no one's going to late movies. So I can't do it anymore.
During the summer, they do the early movies and the later movies, and then it starts up, and you're like, if you can't get to the theater by sometimes like 9, but unless it's like a special show or something,
But like even like the like Thursday ones are like not they're not showing them. So I'm like, what the heck? But anyways, for this one though, it's our second Dennis Farina movie because he's in this and Thief, and then it's also for Contact. I'm like trying to see if we had multiple actors in these. It's our second Jake Busey movie. He was in Contact and he's also in Enemy of the State. So there you go.
By the way, it's an alien matchup. Think about it. You have John Hurt and Tom Skerritt in Contact, and Yaphet Kotto in Midnight Run.
Yeah. Yeah, that actually is. Yeah, I think they're both really good. But I think I just like gravitate a little bit more to Midnight Run, like because I just think that the dynamic between De Niro and Charles Grodin is just like so much fun, and like they have car chases, they have like all the stuff on the train, they have it's just a lot of fun, and I think I'll go with Midnight Run.
Richie?
Contact's blind spot as well. You need to get around to it. Midnight Run though is really fun, fantastic. I'm a big sucker for like buddy action films, and this is one of the better ones. And so I'll go Midnight Run.
All right, cool. Yay.
Thelma and Louise and Apollo 13, and we probably got to pick up the pace a little bit. We're not even done with the first half yet, so we're an hour and 11 in.
So I've seen both of these, and both of them are really good. And Thelma and Louise, they're buddies till the end, and they had a lot of yes, literally. They had a lot of bad stuff happen to them along the way. But Apollo 13, I really like it. I thought that was a really great movie with Tom Hanks and it had a really good cast in it and everything. Ed Harris, and so between Thelma and Louise and Apollo 13, I guess I'll go Apollo 13.
Awesome. Go Apollo 13 because Thelma and Louise is still a blind spot. I have it on Blu-ray and I still haven't watched it yet. It's on me. I need to fill in my Ridley Scotts. So I'll go Apollo 13. Jordan.
I think they're both really good. Like funny enough, I'm probably more due for a rewatch of Apollo 13. I'm kind of like underseen on that movie. I've only seen it maybe 3 or 4 times, but Thelma in the Weeds I watched, still I'm probably underseen on that one too. I've only watched it for the first time about 5 years ago, and since then I've rewatched it 3 times, and that movie it's so much fun. Like it's just great. Not only is Gina Davis still like as attractive as ever, it's just fun to see Susan Sarandon being more of her like the most kind of like sassy and kind of just like not gonna take any shit from anyone kind of role here, and then like Brad Pitt's fun when he popped up. This is one of his like earlier roles or first. I don't know if this is first, but it's one of them. But and then like Michael Madsen and Harvey Keitel, them showing up makes it like almost have kind of like a almost like a Tarantino-ish vibe in like some ways. So I kind of appreciate. So, yeah, I'll go with Thelma and Louise. Yeah.
Richie.
I'm the opposite to Piz. I Apollo 13 is still a blind spot, but I like
Oh.
I like Thelma and Louise a lot. It's fun. So I'll go Thelma and Louise.
Oh no.
Okay. Jonathan.
That's for me. Oh crap. So yeah, Thelma and Louise is excellent. Yeah, it's two badass women on the run, but they both have their reasons. I mean, Thelma has a reason, a legitimate reason, whereas Louise has a reason, but it's revealed a little later in the movie to Keitel, and it's quite shocking. They both have shocking backstories, but yeah, they both give great performances. Great Ridley Scott movie. Hans Zimmer's score is excellent. Yeah, it's fun, but also quite suspenseful. And Apollo 13, look, it's in my hometown, and it's a space movie. I mean, NASA is really associated to Houston, Texas. Great. I rewatched this a lot. Do I go for a desert run matchup, or do I just go with my heart?
It'd be a fun one to go up against Midnight Run.
Yeah, Apollo 13.
Yeah. All right. The Mummy and An Officer and a Gentleman. Me. Oh, come on. It's not even a match. The Mummy. You know me. Jordan.
I was just thinking of a crossover in my head. A mummy.
An Officer and a Gentleman and a mummy.
Yeah.
A mummy.
A mummy and a gentleman.
There you go. Get to it, Pez. Go on, chat.
All right. All right.
Yeah, but I watched An Officer and a Gentleman for this, one of the other ones, and yeah, it's very, very good. Like, I got nowhere else to go. Like Lou Gossett Jr. as the like drill sergeant. Like, that's the first time. I mean, I think this came out. Which one came out first, this or Full Metal Jacket? Because they used the steers and queers line.
This one,
like nothing comes out of Oklahoma but steers and queers. But the Mummy, the Mummy is just fantastic. One of the best like adventure movies with like some horror stuff in there and some comedy. So yeah, I'll go with the Mummy. Richie.
Yeah, I'll make it short and sweet. I haven't seen Officer and Gentleman. The Mummy is one of my favorite movies all the time, so I'll go Mummy.
Yeah. Jonathan.
Look, I talked about how much I loved the Mummy. I've been on the the recast episode of the Mummy. I love it. Great dynamic between all the characters, the cast members. Now that Oded Fair is confirmed, he is coming back, Austin. So
it's not my favorite work, but there you go.
That's kind of work.
It kind of works.
It's a swashbuckling romance and supernatural adventure. So
I feel like that's something I could see, like, if you thinking through channels on Sci-Fi. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be like one of those shitty like knockoff movies. Yeah. Which, by the way, there's one of those of the Odyssey right now, which has
there is?
Curious. Yeah. One of those like shitty knockoff movies you see on VOD like immediately after the original movie comes out.
Yeah. There was one on Project Mary as well.
It's called like Project like something. It's not Project Hail Mary, but it's like a total Project Hail Mary knockoff. Yeah. I was like, oh, good God.
I talked about the Mummy at length, so yeah, I'll leave it that aside. But I'll give a pity vote to An Officer and a Gentleman because the romance in this movie is quite complicated. It's not like it's set in stone throughout the movie. Yes, they are falling in love throughout the movie, but it's real complicated as Richard Gere has to go through this training and this ordeal, and also the mentality that the woman in that city has to fall in love with this officer because just to get out. But also it's kind of like a requirement of sorts. But yeah, the dynamic between Gere and Winger is quite interesting. Also, the subplot with David Keith, right? David Keith, and the other woman is also equally complicated, especially one involving a pregnancy and a very disturbing scene.
Yeah, the last Hail Mary. Yeah, I remember that. I
Oh,
saw that.
It's on VOD now. The knockoff movie. They hope you don't realize it's not Project Hail Mary.
The last
Yeah.
Hail Mary.
That's something your grandma would buy. You go, hey, I got this. Is
You like that Hail Mary movie, right? I got it for you.
Right. Anyway, so yeah, no, this is a great romantic drama for me because I like it. It's complicated. It's not, like a sappy movie. It's a very tough movie. So, yeah, I'll give it an Officer and a Gentleman. Yeah.
Okay, Rhonda.
And I'll just make it easy because I need to cut it short. So I'm just saying The Mummy.
The Mummy. Yeah, of course. All right. 3 Days of the Condor and Forrest Gump. Jordan.
3 Days of the Condor.
Oh yeah. So I knew I had at least 3 blind spots. I haven't seen 3 Days of the Condor. So, but Forrest Gump. I mean, come on, it's Forrest Gump. I mean, run, Forrest, run. Or I Love You, Jenny. Or like just yeah. There's a lot like Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, which like Gary Sinise like he's like built his whole career off of that character. Like he just like does all these USO shows and does a lot for the military and like
his band is literally called the Lieutenant Dan Band.
Yeah. But yeah, it is. Yeah, but you can go and hear all about it. He was on Theo Vaughn's podcast, so this past weekend you can watch. Can like hear all about it there. But I'll go Forrest Gump.
Yeah, Richie.
There's a whole restaurant called like in Bubba Shrimp, based on Bubba Shrimp. The
Bubba Gump Shrimp.
Bubba Gump Shrimp. Yeah, and then they play like Forrest Gump 24/7 on the thing. But yeah. Yeah, again, it's one of the most blind spots I've had on a tournament. But even though I need to, both these are. I mean, I thought 3 Days of Condor was really good. I need to go watch it because it's probably on the. I imagine it's probably on the wheel. It'll be on the wheel now. But yeah, but yeah, Forrest Gump. Yeah, I get there's been this kind of push like lately to maybe categorize Forrest Gump and like Titanic as bad movies, and that they're not. Just like Forrest Gump is fun. Yeah. But back when Zemeckis was at the height of his power was there, and so I'm going Forrest Gump. It's a great watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Forrest Gump is great. This is one of the first, maybe my very first PG-13 movie I watched when I was a kid, and because this was an interesting introduction to that. But no, it's very sweet, wholesome, but tragic, especially with the history encompassing throughout Forrest Gump's life, personally and also historically. Yeah, Zemeckis at the height of his powers, but man, 3 Days of the Condor always gets the shaft in round one, and it's a really good 70s movie. It's a 70s paranoia espionage thriller. Robert Redford is.
It's just underseen, I think.
Yeah. It's like he's braggadocious, intelligent performance. He's on the run from the CIA and also some other enemies. I know that people will be a little mixed on the Redford and Dunaway scenes, but I think that it works. But because you could see the eased vulnerability between them as they're both fearful for different reasons. But I like how it all builds up to this ending where, well, nothing is really safe. So I'm going to go, 70s. I don't have that many 70s movies on here tonight. So I'm going to go 3 Days of the Condor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen 3 Days in the Condor yet, and that's a blind spot for me. But I have seen Forrest Gump a lot, so I like the part where Bubba's in there and he's talking about all the different shrimp, like
shrimp Creole, shrimp gumbo, shrimp salad, shrimp on the stick.
You can boil them, you can mash them, you can barbecue,
saute them,
bake them. You can,
It felt like running.
That's not fair in life. But yeah, I mean that movie, it's got a lot of really great moments in it. So yeah, Forrest Gump.
Yeah, but Selena bringing up the Lieutenant Dan ice cream.
Yeah,
and then I brought up the little image. There you go, Lieutenant Dan.
I'll go
cream.
Forrest Gump
There
as
you go.
well. Yeah.
Or ice cream, though.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
I feel bad for that ice cream though. He has to dispose that ice cream.
Yeah,
I
he
know.
just throws it in the bedpan. That looks like a good ice cream.
That's always one of my like pet peeves in a movie where someone gets food for someone, but it never gets eaten. It sits there. It's like,
Big Fat Greek Wedding and Top Gun Maverick. Richie.
Similar films.
my big fat Top Gun.
I guess it all depends what mood you're in. I guess. It sucks that Big Fat Greek Wedding has the stink of the sequels. But this on its own is a really, really, good comedy. One of the biggest independent movies of that era, or at least all the time. Yeah, it's a really fun movie. Top Gun Maverick is a huge achievement in itself as well. I think just because I've sat with it more, I will go Big Fat Greek Wedding, but I don't mind if Maverick goes through, obviously.
Yeah, but don't forget McKelty Williamson was in 24, and so there you go. Yeah, it was another one. So, but Jonathan.
Yeah, Top Gun Maverick. This is the only 2020s movie on my list because I've seen it so many times, and I want to make a point that I get a little tired of like the recency bias. They put like the 2025 movie on an all-timer list. So I get a little tired of that. Like, let it wait. It's like wine. Let it sit. Let it simmer a little bit. But this one I've seen it so many times, and also for me, it's an Independence Day rewatch now with Jaws and Independence Day. It just spells America in a very wholesome way, and this sequel really surpassed my expectations. And Carfelt, and it made me cry once or twice. I didn't expect that. So all around excellent movie. But my Big Fat Greek Wedding, the reason why I have it on the list, in addition to being a very good rom-com, is because more or less it's my family as well. I mean, look, I have a big household, a big family, and a lot of people greet like that. A lot of people have a lot of food, and it's great. And it's just it really speaks to me. It really speaks to me. It's one of those comfort movies. And also, it's never cliche. It's not a cliched rom-com, and that's what I like about it. It's really refreshing. So, Maverick gets brought up a lot, so I'm gonna go with my Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rhonda.
Well, I just did a rewatch with Pez. My Big Fat Greek Wedding. So I've seen.
So do you eat meat?
Do you eat meat? What do you mean you don't need that with meat? Oh, it's okay. I make lamb. That's fine.
I've heard that a little bit before. Actually. Yeah,
lamb.
But yeah, it is. It's one of the better rom-coms, I have to say. It doesn't have the cliche of where they break up. That's for sure. They stick through it through thick and thin. So yeah, I'm gonna go with my Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, we were rewatching it because last weekend I had like an allergic pink eye attack where my eyes were blowing up and in rough shape. Like I had to go get like antibiotics and stuff. So I had a cold compress, like washcloth, just like pressed on my eyes, so I couldn't like physically watch anything. So I was like, put on something I know all the dialogue and I know everything of it. And we put on my Big Fat Greek Wedding, and I was just like sitting there quoting the whole movie because I could see it in my head. Like I didn't need to watch it, and like so I put that on because I love that movie too. It's in my top 64. Like I love it. Worked at the theater when that movie came out. Watched it become like a huge hit, kind of organically. It was a really cool thing to see. So yeah, I'll go my Big Fat Greek Wedding.
I believe it. I think this was the biggest indie, and now Obsession toppled it now. So
it's like most profitable too, or something, because it only cost like $10 million to make or something at the time. Yeah, it was like very cheap.
And now Obsession.
Yeah, so I mean, I probably need to rewatch my Big Fat Greek Wedding and try to like appreciate it more, because like I always found it kind of cheesy, kind of like when I saw it, I just never really get gravitated towards it. I didn't really like get it because I knew so many families growing up, including my own family, but like other families too. It's like you have those quirky people in your family that just will be their like most bombastic, crazy self, and they have these quirky traits, and they're like, then they say funny things and do funny voices and do do like little inside, but yeah, like little inside jokes and then little like just weirdo humor. Where like from like an outsider, you look like looking in, and people will be like, well, that family's kind of weird. Like that's like what's going on with them or something, you know. But like when you're part of the family, you like you totally get that and you understand it all, and it all makes sense to you. So like I'm just like I need to rewatch this and really try to understand that, like the humor and all that more and stuff. So I'll probably rewatch it at some point. I'm sure Selena will let me watch it. She loves it. So, but
I saw it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So yeah, she's already quoting it. So, but Top Gun Maverick is just so good, and it just like at the time, like I feel like it was like a movie that we kind of needed, and it's very patriotic, and it's just like and like the way that it was shot, Joseph Kosinski is very good at like making you feel like you're right there in the movie with them, and yeah, it's really good. And I point out something that I have my Top Gun Maverick poster, which is hard to kind of see, but it's one that says 20 that says 2020 for the release date. If you remember how the movie got pushed back and all that, so I still have an infamous 2021 that I got from the theater. But yeah, so I'll go Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, it kind of costs money now. I mean,
yeah, right. I know.
What'd you vote for again?
For Top Gun Maverick.
Okay, so wedding, yeah, drink too. Okay. Yeah,
it was actually 4-1, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Pleasantville and Star Trek First Contact. Jonathan.
Pleasantville is an episode of the holodeck from Star Trek. Is what it feels like.
No, First Contact, my favorite TNG movie. I was thinking long and hard about picking the Star Trek movie because I love Star Trek and I love Wrath of Khan and 09, but I went with this one because I've seen it recently a lot, and I think it's because the appreciation behind the craftsmanship of the story and how it follows up with that episode in the series with the best of both worlds, and it's really well done regarding action, sci-fi, and horror as well. There's a little horror in there. It moves at a great pace, and Jonathan Frakes did a great job directing it. And Pleasantville, so I wanted to rewatch it. I rewatched it some movies for the heck of it, and Pleasantville is lovely, and I think it's a lovely movie with a timely commentary, and it holds up very well, especially compared to what is that MCU show now? What is it with this? WandaVision.
WandaVision.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, it's really well done regarding its themes like sex and knowledge and appreciation for newfound stuff outside their 1950s purview of Pleasantville, and also it's an interesting television movie. So it's great. I love First Contact, yes, but Pleasantville is hardly ever mentioned here. So I'm going to go with this charming movie, Pleasantville. Yeah, I think it's lovely.
Yeah. Rhonda.
The only reason I'm laughing is because, I've seen Star Trek First Contact. Fans wants me to see it, so I'm like, okay.
Well, what was funny is we did a watch along of it on Ryan Permis's channel like a few weeks back, but like Chris Ingalls was on there just like being a super nerd the whole time, so we couldn't like get any decent conversation going because he was just like going over the minute details of the Enterprise and shit like that, and we were like even getting annoyed with it a little bit. And so like I was trying to get Rhonda to watch it, but she, so it wasn't happening. And so I put it on separately later, like a few weeks ago for her. But she hates Star Trek; she's not a fan.
So,
yeah.
All right,
it's okay. Yeah. Listen, guys, I'm sorry, I just can't.
I've tried. I'm like, I'll show you the good episodes.
I know he keeps telling me I'm going to show you all the good episodes of Star Trek.
What about Pleasantville then?
I like Pleasantville. I mean, I watched Pleasantville a lot. I've seen it quite a few times, and I think it's cute. So Pleasantville gets my vote.
Yeah.
Sorry, Star Trek.
No, I'm voting for Star Trek, but I always find it funny that Pleasantville, all the problems start happening with all the kids in town because Reese Witherspoon gives Paul Walker a blowjob. That's why.
I know, yeah.
So I'm not joking. That's what happens in the movie.
I know. So, I put it on the list.
yeah, exactly. So, but I'll go Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an interesting concept.
Yeah, there's some pretty funny stuff in Pleasantville. Yeah, like Joan Allen when like she's discovering sex and stuff,
And other
like,
things.
Which, by the way, is
in
weird in
the
context of the
bathtub.
movie because it's Reese Witherspoon who, in the Pleasantville, is her daughter, teaching her how to masturbate in the tub, which
That's
is weird.
Yeah,
funny,
right.
though.
It's
That is
weird,
actually
yeah.
very
It's funny, but like she's not really the daughter. But in context of like she's playing the daughter, that's odd. It's very, very weird.
Yeah. And it also has Mary Shelton, which you might know from The
Marley
Sandlot,
Marley Shelton.
or like Marley Shelton. Yeah, the Wendy
Yeah.
Peppercorn. But
Why did
but,
Toby deny Marley Shelton? I don't.
yeah,
But,
right.
okay.
But I mean, yeah, I got to stand up for Star Trek, especially good Star Trek. Not all Star Trek's good. We've had some TV shows recently that just are not great, but this is one of the great ones. And like I'm like a massive unapologetic Next Generation fan. I like everything about it, and so it's just like it's one of those shows and movies like either way, it just makes me feel like I'm home kind of thing. It's a comfort thing for me. So
God,
so
Jordan,
yeah,
we're
but,
both with people
yeah.
who don't appreciate Star Trek.
I know.
We gotta
I just
bond over
don't.
this. Jesus, man.
Oh, boy.
I just don't understand. Like you don't like
I'm
like
sorry.
great storytelling and
All right.
great characters that like actually like try to help people. And,
Y'all
like,
are
our
hurting my
family.
heart,
I
man.
don't know. It's weird
It's all
to me,
right.
yeah. Because somehow Star Trek to a lot of people never came out of the nerd territory where Star Wars did, and I don't get how that happened.
She loves Star Wars though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think to a
Yeah.
degree, Star Trek 09 helped it a little bit.
Yeah,
To a degree.
that is true. Like, go watch that. It's more mainstream. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
but
don't want to watch that one either. I tried.
yeah, but
Are you talking about
I'm gonna-
Chris Pine? Because
the
I've
Chris
seen the one
Pine
with
Star
Chris
Trek.
Pine.
Yeah.
And I'm not. You know, I'm like whatever.
Yeah. Selena
Yeah.
says both of y'all get along well over here. Not love of Star Trek.
really, yeah, yeah. But yeah, there's a
Crying
scene
on
that
me.
I always laugh at where it's what's his name, Cromwell, James Cromwell, where like he walks over and he's like, I gotta take a leak because he's just being like that kind of guy, and like Jordy's just like I'm not detecting any leaks here. What's going on? They're all just from the future, and they don't get like what's going on.
People
But,
from the future.
yeah.
P.
yeah, right, yeah. But
Which, by
there's
the way,
some
we
awesome-
never see. Where the hell's the bathroom by the bridge of the Enterprise? Is it in one
Yeah,
of the other
right.
rooms? There's got to be a bathroom.
You never see
nearby,
it,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, usually you have to go in someone's quarters. It feels like I don't
We
know.
don't see
know what?
bathrooms in the quarters.
I just
either.
realized that. Yeah, did we never see that?
I've never seen a toilet on the Enterprise or a shower. Where the hell are they showering in
Yeah.
the bathroom? They
I
gotta be
think I've seen
somewhere.
a shower on one episode.
I don't know, but you don't see that in most movies. So,
All right,
but-
I'm obsessed
but-
with this. I'm gonna Google it.
yeah, yeah. Well,
It's like the people of Pleasantville discovering.
yeah.
yeah. Well, somewhere you can find an actual blueprint of
Maybe they have
the
the,
USS Enterprise.
Maybe
and
they have
they'll
the 3 seashells like in Demolition Man or
Demolition
something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm voting for First Contact. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
Richie.
And also that scene. I'm just gonna throw in the what with they're like going on the whole of the outside of the ship, the HUL of the ship, and then like flips upside down, and it's like Lieutenant Worf is there with them. I'm just like that's a badass scene.
Assimilate this.
Yeah. All right.
Richie, it's up to you.
I've really only seen Pleasantville like once, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was really, really good, and it's a good, it's a interesting concept. I need to rewatch it. I'm not like the biggest like Trekkie, but I think First Contact's the best one. And look, not to get all set up in here, but it was one of JPO's best favorite movies, so I'm gonna go there.
Yeah.
So,
Which that's what I was gonna say kind of earlier. All these when you brought up the knockoff to Project Hail Mary, I'm like man, we need JPO to watch these knockoff.
That's gonna have to
Only if they have wrestlers in them. That's the only way he'll watch them. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
What do you vote for, Richie? I'm sorry.
First Contact.
I was looking for toilets on the Enterprise. All right.
Technically,
Technically, there's blueprint plans that says them, but we never ever see them on the show. I was right.
Yeah.
Heck, I'm switching my vote to Star Trek. It hurts.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Spotlight of Steve Jobs, Battle of 2015, right? I think.
Battle of people talking in rooms.
That's a lot of people talking in rooms.
Yeah.
Rhonda.
Oh no.
I haven't seen either one of these.
Well, great.
Spotlight is a journalism movie about them exposing the Catholic priests and stuff like that, and then Steve Jobs.
Interesting.
So that's just about Steve Jobs.
Yeah, it's about Steve Jobs. It's about Michael Fassbender playing Steve Jobs being an asshole to everybody. So
yeah. Being kind of savage though, and like
that was about Apple.
It's the guy. He's like the guy who like co-developed all the Apple stuff, essentially.
Yeah, it's like 3 events in that movie. 3 events.
Yeah,
3 time periods. Yeah.
Steve Jobs.
Okay.
Yeah,
I might go Steve Jobs here. It's one that I was gonna show Rhonda, but it's not free streaming anywhere, and it was kind of pricey on Fandango to like buy and stuff. So I'll get I'll show her eventually because that's really good writing in the movie with Aaron Sorkin. It's really good. Spotlight's good too, like a great ensemble and good movie. But I might go Steve Jobs here. Really well written movie. Speaking of Seth Rogen, he's really good at that movie. Steve Wozniak.
Yeah.
They have a great back and forth. The one they have in that auditorium back and forth where he's trying to get the credit for the Apple II or whatever, like a great sequence.
Yes.
So.
Oh yeah. 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 I was trying to look to see like because both of them have really great dialogue. So looking to see who wrote Spotlight, if there's any kind of like
Tom McCarthy.
Like,
I think
right.
Yeah.
I think it's Tom McCarthy.
Sounds right. Yeah. But
I'll look.
But directed by Tom McCarthy and written by McCarthy and Josh Singer. So yeah, but they're both really, really good. And I was surprised how much I actually really liked Spotlight, just them kind of breaking open the whole scandals with the Catholic Church and like in Boston and all that, and like Mark Ruffalo for me, in particular, like he's really good when he's like investigating things, asking questions, and like digging into stuff. But Steve Jobs though, they're my 128. Like I love Aaron Sorkin because the thing is, like, for much as I complain about people talking in rooms, when it's written good and the dialogue's just great and it's really compelling, I love it. So I mean, I don't hate every movie like that. So and Steve Jobs is really, really good. So yeah. Also shout out. I mean, there's Kate Winslet, Jeff Daniels, Michael Stuhlbarg. So yeah, I'll shout out them.
Well, Aaron Sorkin might be the current master of that because The Social Network has a lot of people talking in rooms, but he writes great.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
we got really one coming out this year. We got going.
That's what I mean. Like Social Reckoning, like he at least
directed by him. Yeah,
that's what I mean. But it's his dialogue too. So I don't know. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Richie.
Yeah, I like both these. Michael Keaton had a good couple of years. This was like after Birdman, so that's pretty good. But yeah, Mike Ruffalo seems to be at his best when he's like playing characters that are like either like investigating stuff or he's like a science guy. I just assuming this he's good in Dark Water, and he's he's in Eternal Sunshine where he's the main dude. The sort of the sciencey guy there. So, but and they're both kind of. But Spotlight's not one you can just like churn out because it's kind of heavy. But like I think I enjoy it a little bit more. But Steve Jobs is really good. So, I'm going to go Spotlight.
Yeah, both excellent movies. Yeah, Spotlight. This was my number 2 of that year, obviously behind a little movie called Mad Max Fury Road. But but Spotlight is great. Definitely deserved its Best Picture win. A lot of MCU actors I noticed, by the way. No, they do a great job with this role, with this journalism drama. Obviously, I think you have a journalism tournament coming out. Obviously, it's going to be there. And it's really heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to hear all these witnesses testify about what happened at the Catholic Church and the priests. And Steve Jobs, the more I get older, the more I watch this movie, and it's just really refreshing and also awesome to hear them talk. It's just like pure conversation, and Sorkin is kind of the master, or he is the master of that. And everybody's up to their T, with their performance here. Yeah, Fassbender's great. And I think this is going to Steve Jobs, right? So I'm gonna go Spotlight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I count at least 5 or 6 MCU actors in Spotlight. Because you have Ruffalo, obviously. Keaton is the Vulture. Rachel McAdams in the Doctor Strange movies. John Slattery is Tony Stark's dad in there.
Right.
Stanley Tucci was in Captain America. And then not technically MCU, but Liev Schreiber was Sabretooth. So that too. So Billy Crudup was not Marvel, but he's Dr. Manhattan and in the Flash. So you got a lot of comic book people in there.
Okay. Yeah, right. Jeez.
Yeah, quite a few. All right, Blue Velvet and Best in Show.
I thought Best in Show would be on here. That is a contrast. That's what you got.
That is only on Turnpies. That's right.
Yeah, right.
It's fairly easy for me on this one. I'm going to go Best in Show. I need to rewatch Blue Velvet again. I'm not the biggest David Lynch guy. It takes me a while to kind of warm up to Lynch. And the first time I watched Blue Velvet, I really didn't like it. But I need to revisit it. But Dennis Hopper's really good at it. But yeah, Best in Show is awesome. I watched it in a couple of rapid successions because, we did it on Wheel of Movies for Catherine O'Hara, and then I watched it again when I showed it to Rhonda. Like it's a really enjoyable movie. So Best in Show. Jordan.
So I watched Blue Velvet for the first time for this, and it's really good, but it's really like heavy, but there's some hard scenes to watch too, like that I almost want to turn it off, but because I think like it wasn't originally like NC-17 or was it never? I don't know if it was, but
maybe I don't know.
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah,
I think it was rated X at the time because of the nudity and the violence.
Yeah,
I think, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it still is good and like the like style and the way that that's done. Even though there's hard scenes to watch, I mean, like Dennis Hopper's very good, and I'm always a big Kyle MacLachlan fan. I like him in pretty much anything he does. But
I'll watch that.
But yeah, I haven't watched that yet, but I do like him a lot in Fallout, but the TV series. But Best in Show though, it's just so good. Like but this cast together though is like I mean, like Eugene Levy, Fred Willard, Catherine O'Hara. There are a lot of like Canadian actors that like kind of come together from that group, but like Christopher Guest kind of has like a group that are always like so good. I mean even some of the like more character actors, Bob Balaban in there, or like Ed Begley Jr. And stuff. And then I'm always a huge Jane Lynch fan too. So this is one that like it kind of has, I don't know, you could say dry humor, I guess, maybe kind of, but
it's the traditional Christopher Guest humor.
Yeah, and but it just hits me when a lot of other movies like this they really don't hit me, but this one does. This one, like, there's been scenes where I'm just laughing out loud, like really hard, especially like the Fred Willard, like just like he's probably to me the funniest in this movie. But I mean, everyone's great. So I'll say Best in Show. But, oh yeah. Wow. With that ear.
It's a dog show of unspeakable horror.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Who's that peeking through? That looks like Billy Crudup almost. That's what it looks like.
It's Kyle MacLachlan.
Yeah, Kyle MacLachlan. Yeah.
That is.
It's a Lynchy Guest production.
That's nightmare fuel. That's what that is.
That's one of the funniest ones I've ever seen.
Oh god!
What's really going on in that show?
Yeah, what's really very creepy.
Now, when you're talking about like Forrest Gump before, and you were doing the Gump, the shrimp thing, it reminded me of Christopher Guest in this movie when he's talking about nuts. A pine nut, a walnut. You know, he's just like,
yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you. Like Fred Willard is the best in this. Is the best of this. Just the things he came up with on here. It's just it's just like, it's like, these dogs are so cute. It's a shame Asian people eat them. Just, it's just, but yeah, just I've taken a sponge bath. It's full of holes in there. He's so good. But everyone is really good. I love sort of documentaries like that. I want to delve deep in the documentaries, even if it's just like not even if it's not comedy. Like if it's serious. Like I saw Piers. I watched Strange House the other day. I'm like, man, I like documentaries. They fucking they're good. So best in show because Blue Velvet. I need to be in the right mood. And fuck me, it's not a rewatchable movie. Best in show.
We say, by the way, so much about 24 because Steven Shepard's his favorite show. It's just a running gag here on Tournament.
Yeah.
He always points out guest stars on 24 and whatnot. People who showed up on 20 because there's like 7 or 8 seasons or whatever of 24. So so Steven Shepard pointed out, James Cromwell was in 24, Dennis Hopper. So
If I'm going to be the Succession, James Cromwell's also in Succession. There you go. That's my
There you go.
Well. Selena is a massive Law and Order fan, so Selena, you can start pointing out everyone that's
everybody. That's everybody who's ever worked in Hollywood.
We're running a little long.
We're running long. Yeah, we can't start another guy. Come with Jonathan.
Anyway, so Blue Velvet. So I had a very interesting journey with Blue Velvet. So the first time I didn't get it, but then it took me 2 or 3 times to actually figure it out. So the nocturnal scenes in that movie, they're very perverse and disturbing. I think you'll understand this, Jordan. Because the night scenes in that movie are disturbing as hell. Like you want to wake up from that nightmare, right? But you can't because you're trapped with Dennis Hopper and all these people and all these disturbing images going around, including Isabella Rossellini going around, nude with wounds and all. But you just want to wake up because it opens with the small town. It's very lovely. It's like fairy tale, but there's a lot of things going on, especially with that ear. The missing ear thing, but David Lynch really masterfully reveals its layers little by little in its daytime by peeking itself behind the curtain with subtle clues. So it is a sickening movie, but I think it's a very ingenious movie to discuss like over a cup of coffee. So that's why I love it. I think it's a great David Lynch movie, but best in I'm just getting the best in Velvet in my head. Best in show. No, I loved it. I rewatched it for Catherine O'Hara. And boy, it's kind of like a Pitch Perfect comedy because it's excellent mockumentary of all these people just documenting their lives and also about their dogs. They love their dogs and they actually behave like their dogs. And it's very funny, And my mother she'd come after me with a broom or a frying pan. You stop naming nuts. She goes, stop it. Peanut, acorn nut, macadamia nut, macadamia, pineapple. No, pineapple's not a nut. Pistachio nut, red pistachio nut, natural white pistachio. The best breed of dog. But best in show is hilarious from bottom to top, or top to bottom. Shoot, you know what? Best in show. Yeah, it's an underrated comedy.
I know this is off topic, but how much do you think I could bench press? 350.
That's good.
Rhonda.
So I watched Blue Velvet last year by myself, and I was just so I'm not sure how I feel about it. So.
I'm so sorry.
You watch it without Austin? That seems like one you have to watch with Austin.
I probably should have watched it with him, but I was at my brother's house. So I thought, why not? I mean, I didn't know what it was about. I just was like, I've heard so much about Blue Velvet, and I was like, okay.
The title's very misleading. You think it's a sweet story, and it's
anyway, but I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I did like Best in Show. It's a pretty funny comedy. So I'm probably going to go Best in Show here.
Yes. Very contrasting. Ben-Hur and Scarface. Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Say hello to my little chariot.
Yeah, my little chariot race. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Ben-Hur because it's so long and it's a slog to get through up until the church. To me, I'm just like, because I watched it with my ex-wife, and I'm just like, when are we gonna get to this chariot race? It's been 2 hours. What are we doing? Like, we're like still watching this thing. Come on! And I'm just sitting there like getting like so restless. I'm like, oh, come on. but when the chariot race hits, it hits, and it's great. But I mean, Scarface is just great from beginning to end. Scarface rules, and he just Tony Montana just wants to come in and he wants to have the American dream, but not the way most people do it. Way different, and he just thinks he can just own it and take control of everything. So and it gets bonkers. So I'll go Scarface. And I don't know why every rapper has this poster in the MTV Cribs house or whatever.
Yeah,
I think that was planted by MTV. I don't think that was actually real.
Yeah, right.
It's like a subtle thing. I don't know. Yeah, it's
they have all the couches as well, the white long couch.
Yeah.
There was even a comment. I think even Chappelle commented on that on the Chappelle show when they did the kind of rip off of like Diddy and like the Cribs and like making the band and shit like that, where he was like, I'll just sit at home, watch Scarface 50 times. Just
Scarface,
yeah, just whatever.
Yeah, I'm not like a huge fan of Ben-Hur either. It's certainly better than the remake with that Jack Houston, who they tried to make a big thing for a couple of years, and better than Morgan Freeman with dreads. That was actually, Scarface is more my speed, and I enjoyed it a lot. This is a better remake. Yeah, Scarface is a better remake than that Ben-Hur remake. So yeah, I'll go Scarface.
Okay.
Yeah.
All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one.
Yeah.
No, Scarface is it's a great rewatchable, entertaining mob movie. Yeah, this is the only Pacino movie on the list. Sorry, guys. But this it's a really fun movie. I actually rewatched it with my brother, who watched it for the first time ever. So he liked it very much. Really fun, really good. It does glamorize the lifestyle in some degree, but it teaches a lesson. It teaches a lot of lessons throughout the film. So hopefully, rappers adore this movie. I hope they don't turn to Tony Montana. So please don't. But Ben-Hur is a great epic, a great 3.5-hour epic that is in the tradition of these old school epics in the 50s. Like the Odyssey. The Odyssey reminded me of that, and Ben-Hur is sensational in its craftsmanship, especially in the 50s. Man, the chariot race sequence alone. Oh man, I don't know how they pulled it off. But it's fantastic. Even the sequence, the ship sequence where they're at the sea at war or at battle. I mean, it's really well done. So I'm gonna give a vote to Ben-Hur. I think it's really extremely well done. We rarely don't see that nowadays.
Technically, Al Pacino's in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So you got 2 options.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. But he doesn't have that many.
Yeah, just like it's like one scene. Yeah. Rhonda.
Well, I'm just gonna make it easy because I went on that Al Pacino kick. So Scarface.
She had never seen Scarface, and I showed it to her. She loves Scarface. She loves Scarface.
Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Antonio Montana.
No, her favorite scene that she laughed the most was when he's drunk in the restaurant, just being like, "Say good, oh you assholes!" Like, look at me. Yeah, look at me. Fuck all you. It's great. Yeah.
He's so great, that movie. Mm-hmm. So this is easy, Scarface.
Yeah, maybe I'll get to see it in the theater one day, but I'll go
What
Scarface.
the fuck is wrong with this guy, man? Give me a
Yeah, she got a kick out of him in that movie. Yeah, please. Willy Wonka and Lethal Weapon. Richie.
I've never had to compare these movies before.
The first time.
I mean, Lethal Weapon is the ultimate sort of buddy cop movie, and it's great, and I think the chemistry would get better, and the especially Leaf Weapon 2. I think it's slightly better in my opinion. But Willy Wonka, all-time classic. Looking forward to. I mean, both of these I'll be looking forward to talking about one of the movies, but I'm especially looking forward to talking about Willy Wonka. So I'm going to give the slight edge to Willy Wonka because I think it. I just think that Lethal Weapon 2 is better than Lethal Weapon, but it's not. This is the best version of the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory story. So, Willy Wonka.
But yeah, I don't know how great like this one is. I just did it for fun. Ben-Hur face. From the color scheme to the cocainium. I don't know what that's about, but well, he's watching a chariot race, so there you go.
Yeah, Jonathan.
I think that's something Tony Montana would do.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he needs his tiger with him. Yeah, interesting matchup. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So I saw a little late in my childhood, but I did love it, and I loved it ever since. I rewatch it every now and then, and it's just a great story with wonderful characters. But Gene Wilder, man, as Willy Wonka, he really carries this movie. Reminded me of the novel. His acting, his performance reminded me of his character in the book. So that's why it really translated for me. And it's just wonderful. The ending is gorgeous too. The songs are not annoying compared to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
So it's great. And Lethal Weapon, it's essentially actually the buddy cop movie that started it all these buddy cop movies. So it's great. I'll tie it up. Lethal Weapon. It is great. I'll be fine with the other one. It's not the last time we'll hear about Lethal Weapon. Let's just say.
Yeah, right.
Lethal Weapon 4.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, sure. Lethal Weapon is the ultimate dad movie. But yeah, I mean, I love Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon's great. I please don't be mad, Jonathan. I just don't. I mean, Willy Wonka is okay, but I like Wonka better.
I don't think you should have me to worry about. I think you need to worry about
that. Worry about me. Yeah.
I know he don't.
I said you're not watching that around me. I hate that movie.
Yeah.
He told me he
I'm
don't
gonna be
like
disappointed.
Wonka.
Austin's gonna be mad.
Yeah, it was my number one worst of 2023. I hated that movie.
Well, I don't know why, but I like Timothy Chalamet and I liked it. So, but anyway.
I didn't like it much either, so it's fine.
So I'm just gonna go with Lethal Weapon because that's a really great movie. With
it made sense when I found out it was from the director of Paddington. I was like, well, that makes sense why I hate this fake schmaltzy bullshit. Like this fake whimsy. I hate that shit. I'll go Willy Wonka here just because I think you've got the better Lethal Weapon movie coming up for me personally. All right, Jordan.
I'm worried about that one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's probably a better one coming up, and I do like.
You should be worried, by the way, what it's up against. Just putting that out there.
But I hope it's not what it is.
But for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, I just love the quotes from like Gene Wilder's character, just makes no sense. Like he's just whispering to children, "Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker." Like or like invention, my friends, is 93% perspiration, 6% electricity, 4% evaporation, and 2% butterscotch ripple. Okay. So, or like we are the music makers and we are the dreamers of dreams. I don't know what any of these mean, but that's fine. But I'm gonna go with Willy Wonka. That movie's great, and like I know there's like multiple people. I don't know if it was Selena that also said, or someone did that. They also have a candy shop where they play the Willy Wonka over and over, and it's kind of one that like it's one of the movies that I can watch over and over like that. Not a lot of movies that I probably could, but probably Willy Wonka.
Because it's not all like family sappiness.
Right.
A little horror in there, a little bit.
Yeah, right. Some other elements in there.
The Martian and Titanic.
Wow.
Cameron versus Ridley Scott. And two kind of disaster movies, essentially. Jonathan? Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Titanic was one of my first epics I saw as a kid, and I loved it ever since. It's great despite its cheesiness, Jordan. DiCaprio and Winslet are great together, and I wish that they have a third movie. They can make a third movie together. Hopefully with Scorsese. That would be an interesting one. Yeah, I think it's great. I think the craftsmanship behind the ship and also the sinking itself, it's remarkable. Holds up very well. And The Martian is a great space movie, a great sci-fi movie. It's like Project Hail Mary's big brother in a way. And yeah, it's The Martian is just inspiring. Great example of teamwork. Matt Damon gives a great performance. Kind of a space mode. The Martian. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make Jordan happy. Why not?
Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate it. But Rhonda, what do you say?
Well, I'm not going to make Jordan happy because I like.
Oh, dang.
I like Titanic. I mean, I actually love both of these movies. These movies are great, but but I like Titanic. Sorry, I'm going to vote for Titanic.
Oh, you're one of
them. You're one of a kind. Thanks.
Well, most people do. They like it.
Yeah. I love Titanic. Hey, it's on the list. Well, I've seen it more than The Martian.
True,
I mean,
true.
I need to see The Martian a rewatch for that again but I do like it. I mean, I love both of them, but yeah, Titanic. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I no, I'll go The Martian, but I do like Titanic. I will defend it. I have no shame in saying that. But The Martian's, that's in my 128. I love The Martian, and I think it's Ridley Scott's best movie, like since basically of the last 20 years or so. I think it's hands down his best movie. So we'll see about this Dog Stars movie.
I have read mixed things about the Dog Stars.
Yeah, it doesn't look terribly interesting. I'll see it, but like it looks kind of boring. I don't know.
Late August release for a reason.
Yeah. I don't feel like terribly confident in it. I could be pretty confident saying The Martian is still probably going to be his best movie the last 20 years. But yeah, I'll go The Martian. Jordan.
Yeah. I'll make it short. I mean, y'all know I don't like Titanic. I can't. That's one movie I've tried, and I just don't like anything about it except for I can objectively say the costumes and the set design. The set design was an incredible feat. So, but yeah, the Martian's great, and there's so many lines. Like I'm not gonna go through them. I sort of keep it short, but just look up all the lines from like Mark Watney when he's writing in his like logs or journals or whatever it is. So yeah. But I'll go The Martian.
And I do recommend, by the way, I do recommend the book. I think the book is very good.
Yeah.
We get a lot more of Mark Watney's like journal logs, and I actually like
read the book. Yeah, it's good.
The audiobook is great as well. Yeah, and the guy.
Oh yeah.
Yes, this is the Andy Weir novel. Yeah.
I was waiting for the one about the moon colony. I always forget the name of that. But.
It's like Artemis or something like that.
That's Artemis. They're trying to do that.
Yeah. I know Lord and Miller. Now that Hail Mary was successful, they want to do that one next for sure.
Yeah,
so it's probably on the way.
That'd be cool.
Probably on the way. Yeah, why not? Good. So, anyways, Richie.
Yeah, I haven't read Martian, but I've read Project Hail Mary, so it'd be good to read the Martian. Yeah, I just hope with the Dog Stars they don't kill off the dog because that's been a weird trend lately. Fucking movie, and that's I don't know if it's finished because Brad Pitt's got a movie coming out with a fucking dog the whole time.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Dog Pitt as well.
So I have read from David Ayer. I hope that the dog nothing happens to the dog in that movie.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But the Dog Stars, I don't know, Richie. I've heard.
Well, now we're going to get confused.
Yeah, man. No, cheap heat. It's cheap heat. In this, I love Titanic. I defend it as well, but I'll go to The Martian. I think it's really, really good, and it's a stellar cast as well. Everybody's in there, and so I'll go to The Martian.
All right. T2 and Lethal Weapon 2.
Okay, we got to play the clip.
Oh no. Oh shit, where is it? Damn it. Oh, shit, where are my conundrum clips? There they are.
What a predicament.
And we'll see that movie later.
You say you got a Lethal Weapon 2 clip?
Yeah, no. Rhonda.
They fuck you at the drive-thru. That's what
Yeah.
pick.
Like, I'm sorry for you guys because y'all have to decide, which one you
I'm
like
last.
better. But I'm gonna go T2 here because I like T2 a lot. Lethal Weapon 2 is great too, but I like T2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And T2 is back in theaters this coming weekend, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
35 years. Yeah, 35 years.
Yeah, for the anniversary Fathom Myths. But when they're doing like half regular screenings and half 3D, which I've actually seen the 3D version. I saw like 10 years ago. It's actually really good in 3D. It actually works.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that works. They did a good job on the post conversion. They're both awesome. You know what? Just to even it out, and since we see T2 a lot, I'll go Lethal Weapon 2 because that's my favorite Lethal Weapon movie. Because I like that they just get right to it. Like they're already partners. They got the chemistry going. It jumps right into it. You introduce Joe Pesci, that makes a difference as well. Yep. And that movie cooks. It's really good. So I won't mind if T2 goes through. Obviously, it's T2. It's awesome. But I'll show some more Lethal Weapon 2. Why not, Jordan?
Yeah, these are both fun ones to quote. Like chill out, dickwad. But yeah, there's just like the fuck you at the drive-through, but then like I'm gonna die in a toilet, aren't I? Because he's got the bomb on there.
Oh yeah.
Right. but you know what? Like I feel like we're probably gonna see T2 on here way more, and like the same thing Austin said about Lethal Weapon 2. Like you already know them, you know the chemistry. You can just like jump right into it, and you're just off to the races, and it's great. So I'll go Lethal Weapon 2. The same reason why, like a lot of buddy movies, the sequels work, like Rush Hour 2 and all that stuff. So.
Train Spotting 2.
Boy, have we had some spats on A-Side over the years of people who shorthand T2, and I have to go, I'm sorry, Train Spotting 2 is called T2. That doesn't count. You're wrong. So,
Now, the Lethal Weapon 2, like I mentioned before, I think it's the best of the franchise. It's great. I mean, even though I made a joke about Lethal Weapon 4, I still think it's a decent movie. But T2, it was on. When we did my 128, it won. So I have to pick T2. So I'll go to T2.
All right.
Oh, no. But all we need to have is just Predator 2 on here and get a Danny Glover match.
Yeah, Predator 2. There we go.
Yeah.
It'll only be on mine. That's it.
Jonathan's gotta decide.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Terminator.
I'll give him a little.
Terminator 2 is great. It's a great action flick. I think this one, this is interesting. This one or True Lies would have been my first R-rated movie to see on VHS. I don't know. T2 is great. It really enhances that John Connor storyline, and Linda Hamilton is badass.
Would you like to phone a friend?
Right. I don't know.
Maybe this will get you in the mood.
Right now, I think Robert Patrick is running for John Connor's laugh. Yeah, that's Robert Patrick running right there. And so is Lethal Weapon 2.
Someone needs to like put that music to both of these trailers and see which works better.
It would work.
It'd be both good.
That could work. You could work the opening of Lethal Weapon 2 when Mel Gibson, when they're in the car chase and he decides to get out of the car and just run after the car they're going after on the highway.
Yeah, right.
Because he thinks he's faster than cars, so he just runs after cars. There's two movies, where people can run after cars because Robert Patrick runs after Edward Furlong.
So Lethal Weapon 2 is great. I did my research a little bit. I researched the winners. Terminator 2 has won, so I'm gonna go Lethal Weapon 2.
Oh, you did some research.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Wall Street and Prince of Egypt.
Okay.
Well, there are
two
some
pharaohs going up against each other.
It is like corrupt governments and corrupt people at the top and things like that.
True.
And people trying to
little greed.
I'll probably go Wall Street here. It's one of my favorite kind of Oliver Stones and one that really clicks. I've only seen The Prince of Egypt like twice. I didn't grow up with it like a lot of people. It is a good movie, but yeah, I'll go Wall Street. Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, I like them both also, but I'd probably go back to Wall Street just a little bit more because like Michael Douglas is just savage in that.
Xander Berkeley was on 24 and
name
24.
Vasquez. What's her name?
Yeah, Vasquez. Of course I know. Stupid.
Yeah, you should know.
Yeah, dumb head. What am I doing? I'm tired. What do you want me to do?
Aliens. Yeah.
Vasquez. There you go.
Yeah, it's Vasquez.
Yeah, but yeah, it was very, very good. I love movies where just someone is like a savage and just going like just being ruthless and stuff.
Yeah,
Wall Street.
Goldstein,
but
of course.
Yeah, right. But Wall Street has a lot of that. I mean, technically, you could say there's some of that in Prince of Egypt a little, but I'll vote for Wall Street.
Okay, Richie.
Yeah, I don't have the affinity that a lot of people in the community do for Prince of Egypt, and that's just because sort of like Austin and a couple others, I just haven't seen it as much. I saw it when it came out, and maybe one other time. I need to go back to it. Wall Street, I think it's one of Oliver Stone's movies that I click with as well. I wouldn't mind going back to it as well. So I'll go Wall Street.
I loved you on Wall Street.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
that's a good gag, really funny.
Yeah. So the Wall Street, yeah, it's a really good movie. I mean, I actually am a sucker for business movies. So, and Wall Street obviously was the first movie I entered into that realm. It shows the corruption and greed of Wall Street traders, and especially Gordon Gekko. And Charlie Sheen is being seduced by that power. And Daryl Hannah is involved in there. Daryl Hannah is really beautiful in the movie, but she does give a bad performance. But no, Wall Street it's a very good Oliver Stone movie. This is probably the most rewatchable Oliver Stone movie compared to like JFK, Born on the 4th of July. But really good. But The Prince of Egypt holds a special place in my heart. I watched it ever since I was a kid. Really good truncated version of this story, of this Moses tale. And Hans Zimmer's score is excellent. The Prince of Wall Street.
The Prince of Wall Street.
You know what? Charlie Sheen could have been that, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have been.
Yeah.
This feels like a movie that could air on the Angels. Well, it could be an Angel Films.
No, that's an Angel Studios movie right there. The Prince of Angel Studios. Yeah.
Kings
and
would
use just as much AI effects as they've been notorious for. That Runner movie with Alan Richardson looks like it has AI special effects all over it. It's pissing me off.
Oh yeah, but a movie like that, they tie it back to the King of Kings and it'd be all about Jesus, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to tread spoilers, but the end of Wall Street. Think about it. But no, I'm gonna go with The Prince of Egypt because it does hold a special place in my heart. The songs are great, and the visual effects, even in that parting of the Red Sea, wonderful.
Oh yeah.
So Prince of Egypt.
Yep, and it's a DreamWorks movie. A lot of people forget that.
This is their first one. DreamWorks animation. Yeah,
it is. Yeah. So, but Ron, did you talk about it already? I can't.
Yeah. Not yet. No.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say one I have seen and one I have not seen, and the one I haven't seen definitely is I haven't seen The Prince of Egypt, so I wouldn't know anything about it. But Wall Street I have seen, and 1980s Greed, yes. But I mean, it I like it. I don't know if y'all like Wall Street, the Money Never Sleeps, but
not really.
I like it, but I don't like it.
I like it. Yeah.
I mean, I think but this one is better than that one.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Money Never Sleeps. It makes no sense as a subtitle.
Yeah.
What does that
well,
mean?
It's because Gordon Gekko says it in the first movie.
So I'm going with Wall Street. But
That doesn't mean you need to use it as your subtitle.
It means you should always be making money. You invest, and then when you're sleeping, you're still making money.
Yeah. Face Off and Dave. So.
Which that Dave post looks like she's about to rip his face
off. Yeah, because he is impersonating the actual president, so kind of they look alike. Jordan.
Very
dang,
similar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which reason I always forget it's Sigourney Weaver and Dave. I don't know why I forget that, but Face Off is just classic. And isn't that clip you play? Is that from Face Off? The one you play?
Just now?
Oh the conundrum thing. Yeah, that's what a predicament.
But what a predicament. But Face Off is just so much fun. It could be to me maybe John Travolta's most fun movie for my taste. But because a lot of people they might like his musicals, but I had more fun with this. But and Dave is good, but I don't really go crazy for it. But Face Off, I kind of do. So I'll go Face Off.
All right, Richie.
Yeah, Dave's all right, but I gravitate towards Face Off. It's one of my favorite, just bonkers movies, and so I will go there.
All right.
Yeah.
Dave is a wonderful romantic comedy, a political romantic comedy with both Klein and Weaver. They give great performances. They have great chemistry. They have worked together in numerous movies. This one and The Ice Storm, which I like very much. Frank Langella, Charles Grodin once again. Yeah, he pops up here.
Charles Grodin.
Very good. And there's a character actor in here that I forgot his name, and Ben Kingsley shows up in the last third of the movie. So very good. Face Off is just bonkers, and it's a bonkers John Woo movie that it's really good. It's a lot of fun. It's a tad long, but it is a lot of fun. Travolta is good, but Cage is the one that he gives great performance in both the good side and the bad side. A lot of charisma in there. So obviously it's not as great as Hard Boiled or The Killer, but Face Off is definitely his best American made movie. So Face Off will get my vote.
Is the character actor you're thinking of Kevin Dunn, not the WWE guy?
Kevin Dunn. Yes,
he's the dad in Transformers. That's what I like. I always say I wonder who Kevin Dunn is, but he's been in a million movies.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Rhonda.
Face Off. I'm going with Face Off.
Yeah, me too. And also because John Woo's been getting disrespected in tournament fights lately in here, and we need to put some respect on John Woo.
What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So,
by the way, it's A Better Tomorrow. Really good movie.
Yeah. Less Than the Mohicans and Casablanca. Richie.
Oh man. I picked up lots of Mohicans for $1 and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
It's pretty good. But Casablanca. I feel like Casablanca is more of a classic.
Sorry, I was resetting the music and it started playing. I didn't mean to do that, Richie. Raising your hands on the music while you're making your decision.
Casablanca is I like it. I don't love it, but I understand why it's a classic. If I was to if you put these two in front of me, what I watch, I probably watch Casablanca. So I'll go Casablanca.
All right, Jonathan.
Yeah, I love both of these movies. These romantic epics for different reasons. Casablanca is a great, interesting dynamic between Bergman and Bogart, and they have a wonderful chemistry. It's a very complicated story once you think about it. Okay, one complicated story when you think about it. Threw me off there. And The Last of the Mohicans is an man romantic story.
What are you doing, you two? That made me turn this bus around.
Wow.
And Eric Schmidt. But it's great. And the score is excellent. We listen to that score a lot. I don't know what that means. But okay, sure. What's the Mohicans?
Oh my God.
I get Jonathan off the rails at some point every show.
Yeah.
Rhonda.
Well, okay. So, yes. I mean, I saw Casablanca for the first time this year. I mean, I'm really digging these black and white movies. These are pretty cool movies. I didn't realize how cool they were. But I can't vote against The Last of the Mohicans because that is in my all-time favorites. I love that movie. I love the score. I love how they all the time running. Daniel Day-Lewis is running. They're all running.
Yeah, a lot of running.
Yeah, I know. They should add that music.
I think it's a classic. I think for me it has nostalgia because it was filmed in parts of it was filmed in North Carolina. But I just really enjoyed that movie. So yeah, Last of the Mohicans.
Mm-hmm. I need to rewatch Last of the Mohicans. I watched Casablanca more because I've seen it like 3 or 4 times in the last 2 years, just through various things because we did it on Wheel of Movies. And then I saw it at home. Got the 4K, and we watched it in the theater. So that was when she saw it for the first time. So no, that movie cooks. That movie's great. So I'll go Casablanca.
Can I change my vote?
Sure.
It's a classic. Casablanca. Sorry, I gotta change.
Sure.
You're right. Black and white movies are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, me, I don't love Casablanca. I think that movie's boring. I just can't get into it. He sits in a bar, trying to. And for some reason, my Bluetooth on my computer just decided to shit the bed, so I'm just going with regular speakers for a second. But they did test out my earbuds, and they're working on my phone, so I don't know. Last of the Mohicans, what I really love it is that score. The score just rips on it, and it's Randy Edelman. Surprisingly, it sounds more like a Hans Zimmer kind of score to me or something, but it's Randy Edelman from the composer who did Beethoven, Angels in the Outfield, Son of the Mask, The Indian in the Cupboard.
One of those movies is way better than.
Say one of them again. Son of the Mask.
Yeah, yeah. He composed the music for that. Yeah, crazy.
If I was Randy Edelman, I'd keep that a secret.
Yeah.
You mean Son of the Mask? I mean, I did the Mask. That was me. I was telling me the Mask.
Yeah, you didn't do the Mask. You did Son of the Mask. But then he also did Dragonheart and another iconic score.
That's a good score.
That's a good one.
So I don't know. Like Chris Scott tried to show me once the Casablanca is a big deal, a big moment, and then kind of after I went, it was all right. I was just didn't love it, so I'm sorry, but it's not like a bad movie. It's still good, but I have a hard time connecting it with Humphrey Bogart. I don't know. And so, and that's the same. We had Maria, which we haven't had her on for a while. She always with me on that for some reason. I don't know why.
Man, your girl's throwing shade at you, bro. You gotta talk to her.
You're a boy. Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, let's do something to spice that movie up and get him out of that. So
it just needs a few more explosions, right? And some fight scenes.
Yeah,
some
more explosions. Some hilarious dialogue in the next scene. Let's throw all that in there. So,
dude, I feel so much better about that switch now.
Yeah, but I'll go with Last of
the
Where's the other black and white movie? I'm waiting for that.
We're getting there. We got to get to the end. We're running along. We gotta get there. Boogie Nights and To Die For. So Jonathan.
Sultry matchup. Boogie Nights is great. Boogie Nights is great. Classic PTA. It's about the rise and downfall of the 70s slash 80s porn industry, especially for its characters. Yeah, basically everybody's in here. Great character actors all the way through with William H. Macy. Burt Reynolds, one of his best performances here. Philip Seymour Hoffman's great. Julianne Moore. Mark Wahlberg, definitely still one of his very best performances, which is saying something. Yeah, it's just a great movie that PTA uses his Scorsese-isms in here with his camera style, and the soundtrack as well. And To Die For, it's a dark comedy with Nicole Kidman trying to get into the journalism world. There you go. There's another movie about the journalism world, Jordan. And with television. And she wants to be the next Barbara Walters. And this is my favorite Kidman performance still. She gives it all. She's ruthless in a very quirky way, with Joaquin Phoenix helping her and also trying to damage Matt Dillon's character's reputation. So it's great. Boogie Nights is a great movie. It's won a tournament. So I'm going to go for To Die For, but I won't be angry about Boogie Nights. So To Die For.
Sure. But To Die For could maybe show up on our. We're going to do an investigatory journalism show, and maybe like later
It qualifies. It qualifies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
television. Yeah.
I'll get Jonathan help me rough draft that one. Yeah, we'll come up with a list.
I've done it before.
Oh yeah, I'll say yeah. There you go. But
let me ask you a question. Isn't the guy that played in Clueless in To Die For the father?
Dan Hedaya?
Isn't it him?
Is he in there? I don't know.
Yep,
Maybe
that's it. That's correct.
Yeah,
it is him.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
get out of my chair.
Because he pops up in a million movies. I've always pointed him out. He pops up in a million things, and she's but she loves him as the dad.
Yeah,
obviously he's very funny.
Looks like underwear.
Yeah,
because he's Matt Dillon's dad in that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Well done. Nice.
I mean, I'm trying to remember them as I go along. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I watched To Die For more. I mean, I've seen Boogie Nights. You know, Pez showed me Boogie Nights and everything, and you know, it was very interesting. And you know,
they're showing it at Regal next month for the masterpiece month.
Yeah, they're showing all the
movies month. Yeah, Boogie Nights is being shown in September. So yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna want to go watch.
So you get to because you get to see Mark Wahlberg's bigger thing on the big screen.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's a shame they're doing him in 3D.
In 3D, yeah.
You know, I'm going to Die For. Thank you.
It's a prosthetic at the end. It wasn't real.
Yeah. I know.
He still has it.
I'm going Boogie Nights, but I was also going to just point out To Die For is also a Kurtwood Smith movie, so it could be on the 70s thing.
Oh, yeah.
So,
right,
so there you go. Yeah. But anyways, I'll go with Boogie Nights.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much he's in it, though.
What is he playing?
He's like 6th or 7th build, so it might count. We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe. He's in Travolta. He's with Travolta in Broken Arrow. Gonna include that.
Another dumb movie I like. Yeah,
Broken Arrow.
Ain't it cool to be bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Well done.
Sorry, that was my favorite part of that movie.
Yeah.
But I do think that Boogie Nights might be one of the last Burt Reynolds movies I just really like a lot. So and I don't know how much he did after that, but
I mean, he was in The Longest Yard remake.
I liked him in that. Yeah.
Yeah. But
he was supposed to be, real quick, to relate to another movie, in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he was supposed to do the Bruce Dern part, the part where he's in like that little house that Brad Pitt goes into. Yeah. That was supposed to be Burt Reynolds, but he passed away before he could do the movie. Yeah, because Tarantino wanted to he's a huge Burt Reynolds fan, so he wanted to cast him in that role, but then he passed away, so he had to get Bruce Dern to do it last minute. Yeah.
Oh dang!
Would have been an interesting scene, actually. More interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, Boogie Nights is awesome. I mean, like maybe Mark Wahlberg's best movie. I don't know. He does have a lot of good ones, but he has some stinkers. A lot of them too. But and just a lot of the cast, huge cast. Anyone from like Philip Seymour Hoffman to William H. Macy and John C. Reilly and Heather Graham. Like there's a lot. So and it's really good. To Die For is good. I mean, I really do. I like it, but it's not on the same level as Boogie Nights to me. So
Yeah.
But just real quick, I'm gonna jump out and jump back in because I'm having issues with my Bluetooth. I just want to give my votes real quick.
Yeah. All right, Reggie.
Go.
Yeah. I haven't seen To Die For, but I do remember like around that time going into like video stores and like just seeing those huge cardboard cutouts of like of Nicole Kidman all the time. And I'm like, so I need to watch it because it does get brought up a lot on the Criterion like closet
Here it is
as well. Boogie Nights is great. So I'll go there. I'll vote for Marky Mark and his Funky Bunch.
Okay. By the way, weird tie-in to Die For, directed by Gus Van Sant, who directed the winning Best Supporting Actor in '97 of Robin Williams, of which Boogie Nights Burt Reynolds lost to Robin Williams, and but by the way, if you watch the video of that, he was pissed that he lost. when Robin Williams gets announced, he's visibly like pissed that he lost that one. So that was a tough year because that was Robert Forster too. So there's some good.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, damn, that's just stacked. So, Secret Garden and Defending Your Life.
It's kind of a nice matchup, actually.
Yeah, it sure is. And I'll save something for a minute when Jordan gets back so you can see it too. But Rhonda,
it's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were sort of rewatching.
We were like doing other things, and we put the Secret Garden on before the show.
Yeah,
we put it on the background.
I mean, to be honest, Jonathan, I watched the 1987 one of the Secret Garden. I don't know if
there's the British one with Colin Firth and like, and it's got a pretty good cast. It's like,
it's the same thing, you know.
Even the cast, actually, I want to check that out.
Yeah,
it's from '87. It's the kids aren't really well known, but it's got Colin Firth and Julian Glover from Last Crusade. It's got like a couple of notable people in the British one.
Derek Jacobi.
But that's the one I watched, and I really liked it a lot. I mean, it's the same thing as this one, you know, it's the same story and everything. But and then we watched Defending Your Life, and so I'm gonna choose Defending Your Life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's because I hadn't seen The Secret Garden since I was probably a kid, like watching it on cable or something, and it's fine. I think it's all right. I did perk up a little bit in the opening credits though, Jonathan, when it said director of photography Roger Deakins. I went, ooh, it's a Roger Deakins movie. Okay, so it looks good at least.
Speak of that in a moment.
Well shot. The kid performances are good. I think it's pretty solid. Maggie Smith she's an asshole in that movie. I forgot about that. We watched Defending Your Life. I wasn't as over the moon about it as like you and JPR and a couple other guys are. I liked it in concept. I liked a lot of the ideas. I like the chemistry with him and Meryl Streep. You wouldn't think it would work, but it does. So I liked it. I didn't love it, but maybe it'll kind of grow on me over time. But for now, I'll go Defending Your Life because Secret Garden's not one of my ones like as a kid that I grew up with. But Reggie.
Please don't do a ChatGPT prompt of defending a secret garden.
No, we have a different crossover.
No, a lot better than that.
I did a different crossover for the show. I'll just go ahead and go right now.
The Shining.
I remember him showing me that.
Because I went with the Secret Garden of I was thinking of the hedge maze in The Shining, and also she's in a giant manor that looks like a giant hotel, like at the Overlook, and I just imagine her wandering around the hedge maze with Jack Torrance. And it works because they're doing like weird ritual shit in the garden too, like chants and spells and things. So anyway.
I'm very similar. I haven't seen Secret Garden since I was a kid. I watched Defending Your Life because it gets brought up on every second Criterion collection closet, and I liked it, didn't love it, but maybe it'll grow on me. So I'll go Defending Your Life.
All right, Jonathan. I got a little 10-second video for you though, but you can say your thoughts first.
Yeah. So The Secret Garden. So yeah, this was introduced to me. So I was with my aunt one night. It was like a sleepover, and she rented this movie. There was a Hollywood Video nearby, and yeah, we just picked it, The Secret Garden, and I watched it and I loved it, and I loved it ever since. I just fell in love with this movie. It's just a tranquil springtime kind of movie, a little winter in there. It just blossoms, no pun intended, with what do you say, like a very particular kind of vibe, like a great atmosphere with these characters. Is with Mary, because Mary's parents are kind of bitter a-holes. They die in this earthquake, but she doesn't really miss them that much. So even though she has no family left, she discovers that the cousin, is bedridden, and his uncle's distanced from both of them. So it's basically growing both the garden and themselves. And in the end, it's just heartfelt with them just reunited with one another and just becoming a family again. And speaking of Roger Deakins, I said to other people that the last shot of the movie is probably my favorite shot of all time. And it's this one and another Roger Deakins shot in Blade Runner 2049 with, Ana de Armas' hologram with him pointing at Kay in the movie. Remember that moment? So yeah, I think it's just beautiful, beautiful shots. And Defending Your Life, I love to this day. I mean, it was a great romantic comedy, a very original, underrated concept with this romantic comedy with Albert Brooks stuck in limbo and just falling in love with Meryl Streep. And I don't know if they would fall in love, and anybody would fall in love in limbo, but hey, who knows? I know that JPL loved Defending Your Life too, and I'm not going to vote for it every time, but I think it's a great movie, and honor him. I'm going to vote Defending Your Life.
All right, and my AI made this for you, Jonathan, as your crossover as well.
Sure.
So there you go.
Come play with us, Mary, forever and ever.
Jenny Garden. So there you go.
It works. Kind of,
It works a little bit. I think that there's a horror crossover there somewhere with the Secret Garden, Casino, and Jurassic Park.
Ooh.
Jordan's back.
All right, Jordan's back. All right.
Oh.
There you go. All
I
right.
think he saw Defending Your Life. Did he want to say anything about that, or
Yeah.
The what?
Defending
Do you
Your
want to say
Life?
anything about Defending Your Life or the Secret Garden?
Oh yeah. That was the last matchup.
Yeah. We all voted for Defending Your Life, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up watching the Secret Garden. The only recognizable person I remember is Maggie Smith in there, but she and I used to really like it as a kid, as a cool little place that she found in the movie. But Defending Your Life, I thought that I would like it more than I did. I do like the concept of it, but I just thought that they would like maybe do a little more with it, with the whole concept of it. It almost seems like there's more to tell. There's more to this story we don't see, but it is good, and it's a great Albert Brooks performance. I would have gone probably with Defending Your Life over Secret Garden. So,
That's what we did. So, the Casino and Jurassic Park. It's on me.
Wow.
Oh man, it's tough. I'll actually show some love to Casino. Me and a coworker at my job actually quote Casino and Goodfellas all the time, so it's got me in the mood to watch that a lot. And I showed Casino to Rhonda, and that was a fun rewatch because I think that movie cooks. That movie's really good. So why not? I'll go Casino this time.
Who is De Niro and who's Pesci?
We just quote like random things from that movie. We're just like the most random scenes of just like, I want an equal amount of blueberries in every muffin. Are you hear me? An equal amount. Like, just like little scenes in that movie that are really fun. Take this card and stick it up your ass. Take this card and stick it up your mother's ass. Take this card and shove it up your sister's ass. Like, it's really great. That movie's awesome. It rules. But anyways, George.
That movie is great. Yeah, just kind of like, and it even like hits more. The last time I went to Vegas, I've been to Las Vegas 10 times, and I finally went to the Mob Museum, and you get to see like some of the like how like all of Vegas was built by the mob, and especially on the strip, it really started with the Flamingo Hotel. That was like a like big one, but yeah. But yeah, it's really good though. Yeah, which I don't know which one Joe Pesci is more savage and probably a little more Casino, but
Nicky is more savage than Tommy.
Yes,
than Goodfellas.
Yes.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because you don't mess with him, you don't mess with the casino, you don't steal from it. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go with Casino here, even though like Jurassic Park's in my top like 5 movies of all times. I mean, we see it here a lot. So
yeah. Richie.
I want to see dinos play blackjack. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'll keep it short and sweet. Yeah, Jurassic Park is Jurassic Park. We know that, but Casino doesn't get come up here a whole lot often, so I'll go Casino because it's great.
All right.
Yeah.
Jonathan?
Yeah, I would have shocked people if I had not have Jurassic Park or Scream in any of the lists. Spoiler alert: Scream's not on the list. But no, Jurassic Park. Yeah, I just grew up with it, and I have to be honest with myself. I grew up with it. It's really good. I was amazed by watching the dinosaurs roaming around when they first introduced on VHS. Obviously, I wasn't around. Well, I was a baby when it first came out, but no, it is a wonderful movie. And Sam Neill, you'll be missed, as Dr. Alan Grant. Yeah, it's good. Casino, man, boy. Casino's really good. I really like it a lot, and it's great. A lot of memorable lines, memorable quotes, and great companion piece with Goodfellas. De Niro and Pesci are fantastic, but Stone, my favorite Sharon Stone performance. Yeah, she's very vulnerable in her performance, and she's great. So yeah, I could quote the Casino movie, but right now I'm just gonna vote for it. So Casino will get my vote.
Yeah. But probably all day long you can quote Joe Pesci like, "Okay, you fat Irish prick, you put my fucking money to sleep, or you go get my money, or I'll put your fucking brain to sleep."
Sam.
Yeah.
Fucking
good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Ronnie.
Yeah, I remember when we watched Casino, and I said, "Man, Pesci is a
savage."
I was like, wow. I mean, but I thought he did really good in it. I mean, he was mean, but but yeah, I mean, I like Casino. Casino was really great, for a first time watch for me. And so yeah, and I told Pez, I said I really enjoyed this. I mean, I love Jurassic Park too. Yes, it's in my all-time favorites, but Casino is going to get my vote.
Yeah.
Great performances.
Oh, Nikki, I was a little confused. Oh, you look confused? How about I put your fucking head through this window? Then we still be a little confused?
Yeah, right.
Give me the fucking money.
Fucking money.
Yeah.
Nicky had a great system. When he lost, he collected. When he won, he collected. It's great. Dodgeball and the Budapest Hotel.
Oh, gee. Very similar movies. Dodgeball. I don't like Grand Budapest Hotel. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, simple enough. Richie?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit close for me. I think Grand Budapest Hotel is a solid movie. I'm not like a huge Wes Anderson fan, but I do like this movie a lot. But yeah, Dodgeball is just a great, credible movie, and they need to work out whether we're getting the sequel or not. I don't feel it was like good. It's like it feels like a year ago. Like, oh, it's finally happening, and then there's like no news since. So I don't know if that's happening now. But I would like it to happen. I enjoy hanging out with these characters. So, but yeah, I'll go Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Let's keep it short and sweet because I think the next one is the last matchup, and I think I know which one it is. But Dodgeball, I just love this comedy. I think it's a perfect PG-13 comedy. It uses the humor quite well. Ben Stiller's hilarious. Vince Vaughn has a heart of gold here. Jonesy loves Chachi. Justin Long, and also another movie with funny commentators. Thinking about with
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman and Gary Cole.
It's a bold move, Cotton, and we'll see if it pays off for him. It's good.
It's great. But I know people don't love Wes Anderson, but this is the only Wes Anderson movie on the list. Grand Budapest Hotel is my favorite one. I think beneath its Wes Anderson style, I think it's just a lot of heart and also some shocking sadness in all this hotel story, because I don't want to give it away. But no, in the end, like, all the glory is disappeared after the whole story is unfolded. So, and this is one of my very favorite Ralph Fiennes' performance. And also, without this movie, no Tony Revolori. So, yeah. So, Grand Budapest Hotel will get my vote.
Yeah, that's true. Tony Revolori.
Yeah.
It'll be in prime time. Yeah.
I'm just gonna make it short, sweet, and just say Dodgeball.
Yeah. Well, I was going to mention Revolori as well, because I've been seeing him a lot lately, because he's in The Rivals of Amaziah King, which I just saw.
Yeah.
And he has I'll just say a shocking scene, something that happens to him early in the movie that comes out of nowhere. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to say what it is, but it comes out of nowhere, and it's very shocking and kind of funny at the same time.
But Tony Revolori's going to be in the Chris Hansen movie, one of the Predator guys.
So
Chris Hansen's not a fan of it happening, but he's a weird dude.
Yeah. And he's great in Dope, which is a movie that I love too.
I was at like a Q&A with him one time. They showed Grand Budapest Hotel, and at Sunrise Cinema, he showed up for the actual like opening Q&A thing, so that was kind of cool.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, it was like very early. Nice. Last Samurai and Double Indemnity, and that's our last one before the speed round. So, Richie.
Yeah, I'll keep it short. So Double Indemnity is a huge blind spot for me. I won't watch it. Last Samurai is great.
That's, by the way, the clip I played, Richie, at the beginning that you liked was Double Indemnity. Yeah, Richie Robinson's awesome in that movie.
Okay, cool. I will probably like the movie then. Yeah, that was impressive. I'll go Last Samurai. I think it's great film, great Tom Cruise performance, and so I'll go Last Samurai.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe alongside Collateral, this may be the most underrated Tom Cruise movie, because I'm probably the firm as well, but The Last Samurai, it's a really good movie. It's a really good movie that is not white savior-ish. You really have to pay close attention to the story. It's really about a group of samurai using their old traditions. They're the last group of samurai using their old traditions, but against this new regime, with all these guns and government, standards. But it is powerful, but it's also tragic. And then the more I grow older, and when I watch this movie, I kind of cry at the climax, at the penultimate scene of the movie, because the one quote that stays with me is like, "I will not tell you how." Okay, spoiler alert. I will not tell you how he died. I will tell you how he lived. I was like, oh, damn it.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
That gets me, man. With the Hans Zimmer score.
Yeah,
Cruise is great. Ken Watanabe is fantastic. Hiroyuki Sanada kicks ass as always. Double Indemnity. So I rewatched it again, and holy, it is one of the coldest movies I've ever seen. And man, it's like film noir at its very best. And the insurance plot is very tricky, convoluted, but it's also entertaining, deceptive, and thanks to Fred McMurray and Barbara Stanwyck's performances. And also it's perfectly balanced with Edward G. Robinson's clever performance, where he's trying to figure out the pieces of the puzzle. And it's fantastic. It's shot both the flashback and present day, and there's both suspenseful in both aspects. So Billy Wilder does a fantastic job. Shit. Double Indemnity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rhonda.
Yeah. I mean, we watched the last summer. I rewatched it. So, I mean, because I had seen it before.
I hadn't seen it in years. Yeah,
it's been a while.
It. So. Really good. Yeah.
But but I'm going to tell you, Double Indemnity, I really enjoyed that movie. I mean, I'm digging the black and white. I mean, it's just, I want to go back and watch some more black
They're
and white.
also showing that one next month for the September
Yeah.
series at Regal.
Yeah, they are.
Really
Yeah,
good.
He was like, well, shit. He said,
If I know that, I would just let her see it on the big screen. But we wanted to watch it for this episode, so she
Yeah.
can comment on it. But yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Double Indemnity, and I'm gonna give that one my vote because I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, and Last Samurai, it was a great rewatch because I hadn't seen it in years. But yeah, very, very good. Really well shot. Great Hans Zimmer. So I'm always down for Tom Cruise. Probably one of my favorite actors. I just gotta hammer down and realize that. I'll give some love to Double Indemnity, some of the classics, because this movie's got a great script. That Edward G. Robinson performance is amazing. He's so crisp and clean, and in his delivery. And I don't think a scene goes by where Fred McMurray doesn't have a cigarette in his hand. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, Double Indemnity. He's always got a damn cigarette that's hanging down in his hand. So, because it's a noir movie, so it is what it is. Jordan.
Yeah, I'm still gonna convince Selena you can't always judge. I mean, sometimes you can, but you can't always judge a person based on their personal life. She doesn't like Tom Cruise, and she refuses to watch his movies. He's like one of the best actors we have. Come on,
and he seems like a genuine dude who loves cinema and loves the cinema process, and loves fans watching cinema. So you got to get past that a little bit.
Watch it for the art, not for his personal life.
Yeah,
but yeah, she also doesn't like Brad Pitt, for similar reasons, but she watched Moneyball for the championship. She's like, I had to watch it even though I don't like him. I watched it. I was like, okay. But I know you do watch his movies sometimes. It's fine. I'm just messing with you. But I watched Double Indemnity for this, and I will say it was very good. But it's kind of more objectively good to me. It's not maybe necessarily a Jordan movie per se. I mean, it's just a little slow, but it is good. It's one I have to really stick with it and follow the plot and follow the story, and it does get very good. I do think that it is good. But I think that that The Last Samurai is a little more up my alley. It's got Asian culture. It's got more fight scenes and more explosions. It's got all that stuff. So, I mean, but not just for that. The story is really good, and you can say whatever you want about it. I've heard people say a white savior movie.
Nope,
it's not necessarily. It's not. No, it's
not necessarily. It's not 100%.
No, it's literally they're almost saving him, kind of. And I think it's fantastic, so I'll go with The Last Samurai.
Very steamy for its day. I forgot how steamy it was.
Steamy movie, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit the speed round, and we'll wrap this thing up and get it rolling. So let's do it.
I feel the need for speed. Ow!
All right, so those quick votes. We'll wrap this thing up and let everybody get out of here for tonight. American Gangster and The Shining. Jonathan.
You know what? I'm championing some underdogs tonight. So this is American Gangster.
Rhonda.
American Gangster.
The Shining. Jordan.
The Shining.
Richie.
The Shining.
The Shining. All right. Okay. Django and Gone Girl. Ooh, Ventura Tarantino again. Rhonda.
Gone Girl.
I'll go Django. Jordan.
Gone Girl.
Richie.
Django.
Shit.
Jonathan.
Gone Girl.
Gone Girl. Okay. We got 40-Year-Old Virgin and Ghost. 40-Year-Old Virgin Ghost. I'm not gonna do it right now. No time. No time for that. We're speed round. All right.
I can make it a fun crossover, but
me 40-Year-Old Virgin. Jordan.
40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah, Richie.
I'll go Ghost.
Not yet. We're not almost done. Jonathan.
You know what? I'm gonna let Rhonda decide. Ghost.
Okay, Rhonda.
I was gonna say Ghost.
Ghost. All right. So, okay, Last Crusade and Spider-Man 2. Ooh. Jordan. If it was Raiders and Spider-Man 2, it'd be an Alfred Molina match. Almost.
Oh yeah. And it'd be way harder for me because I'll go Spider-Man 2.
Okay, Richie.
Spider-Man 2.
Jonathan.
Last Crusade.
Rhonda.
The Last Crusade.
Ooh, Last Crusade. We got RoboCop and Toy Story. There were RoboCop toys, so you know that could be a crossover.
Yeah,
Richie.
RoboCop.
Jonathan.
Toy Story.
Rhonda.
RoboCop.
Done with the RoboCop disrespect on the show. RoboCop.
That's fine.
Yeah, let's go with RoboCop. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Got Father the Bride and Shop Around the Corner. Jonathan.
Shop Around the Corner.
Okay. Rhonda.
The Shop Around the Corner.
I'll also go Shop Around the Corner. Jordan.
Yeah, Shop Around the Corner.
Richie.
Shop Around the Corner.
Hey.
Shop Around the Corner. Hey. Oh, some more classics. Midnight Run and Apollo 13. Rhonda.
Apollo 13.
Midnight Run. Jordan.
Midnight Run.
Yeah. Richie.
Midnight Run.
Aw.
Jonathan.
Let's do it for my hometown, but Apollo 13.
Okay. Midnight Run. Mummy and Forrest Gump. Me, Mummy. Jordan.
Ooh, this one's like one of the harder ones for me. Forrest Gump.
Richie.
Mummy.
Jonathan.
Good luck, Rhonda. Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Mummy.
The Mummy. All right.
Didn't even think about it.
The Mummy always said life is like a box of chocolates.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
The
right.
Mummy.
All right. Big Fat Greek Wedding and Star Trek First Contact.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan.
Oh, Star Trek First Contact. Pretty easy.
All right. Richie.
Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Jonathan.
Wedding.
Rhonda.
Wedding.
I'll go Wedding, sure, because they're both in my 64. But yeah, all right.
Man, I gotta rewatch this and see what more the hype is.
Dude, it's so
Look at
good.
It's really
the same thing with
fun.
like Ghost. I had to rewatch it.
It's one of my comfort movies. I just love the family dynamics and everything. It's very quotable. It's fun, and I've met one of the cast members because I met Joey Fatone. That's right.
Ooh, there you
The thing
go.
is, they act like a real family for most of the time, unlike the sequels. So,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sequels are very forced and not good. Yeah, very stiff.
Oh,
Steve
Yeah.
Jobs, the Best in Show. So Christopher Guest and Aaron Sorkin. Richie.
oh,
Best in Show.
Jonathan.
oh, man. You got me laughing at that Best in Show Blue Velvet thing, so I'm going to go Best in Show.
Rhonda.
Best in Show.
I'll go Best in Show because I watched it a couple times recently. Jordan.
I think Best in Show is slowly creeping up to my 128, but right now I have Steve Jobs a little higher. I'll go Steve Jobs.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, Scarface and Willy Wonka. Jonather.
The crossover I want to say.
Willy Wonka
Them-
and the Cocaine Factory.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
them doing
that's right.
piles of cocaine.
Well, Sosa does have one. Pacino, Scarface.
Scarface. Rhonda.
Big Scarface.
Willy Wonka, but this close. Jordan.
Willy Wonka.
And Richie.
Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka. Okay. All right. We got The Martian and Lethal Weapon 2.
Oh, no.
Rhonda.
The Martian.
The Martian. Jordan.
You went all Stallone there.
You said an Arnold glitch.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yeah,
2 weeks. All right.
The Martian.
Richie.
I'll go Lethal Weapon 2.
Okay. Jonathan.
Science the shit out of this matchup. The Martian.
Martian, yeah. Eat some potatoes. All right. Wall Street and Face Off. Me Face Off.
I'll go Wall Street.
Yeah, Richie.
Face Off.
Face Off.
Because face
Jonathan.
off. Yeah.
Oh, we're not going to be here for the next 1,000 years. Face off.
Rhonda.
The funner of the two, Face Off.
Face Off, yeah.
Yeah.
The more rewatchable one. Casablanca and Boogie Nights. Jordan.
Ooh, a Boogie Night. Way more entertaining.
Okay. Richie?
The one with Mark Wahlberg's prosthetic penis.
Jonathan?
Casablanca.
Okay. Rhonda?
I'm gonna let you decide. Casablanca.
I'll go Casablanca. Casablanca's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's just one of the classics. Defending Your Life and Casino. Richie?
Casino.
Casino. Jonathan?
Boy, a lot of people went to that limbo after Casino.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show
You're in the limbo.
Love. Yeah,
they're not getting on the right bus.
Right. You know, I know where this is gonna go, but I'm gonna show some love to Defending Your Life.
Okay. Rhonda?
Casino.
I think Nicky got sent back in Defending Your Life. He did not learn his lesson. If you know that movie, you know what I'm talking about. He got sent back. Right. He didn't make it onto the next plane. Casino. Jordan.
Oh, look, I want you to exit this guy off the premises, and I want you to exit him off his feet and use his head to open the fucking door.
Yeah.
Casino.
You call my friend a faggot? You put his feet on the table?
Yeah.
Dumb hillbilly prick.
Yeah, right.
Prick. Yeah. That's great.
Good.
Dodgeball and Double Indemnity. Jonathan?
Well, I'm going to show some love to Double Indemnity. Yeah.
All right. Rhonda?
Same here. Double Indemnity.
Yeah, show them the love of the classics. Double Indemnity. Jordan? Dodgeball. I know. I know.
Yeah. Dodgeball, yeah.
Okay, Richie.
Dodgeball.
I know. Close one, but Richie, I think you like Double Indemnity.
Oh, yes.
It's a very good script. It's well written.
No.
It's very zippy for its time. All right. Well, let's keep it winding down. We'll keep it rolling. Shining and Gone Girl. Fincher and Kubrick. Rhonda?
Shining.
Ooh, Shining. Jordan?
Gone Girl.
Okay. Richie?
Gone Girl.
All right, Jonathan.
It's too early right now, so I'm gonna go Gone Girl.
Gone Girl. Okay. All right. Ghost and Last Crusade. Me, Last Crusade.
Ooh, that could be a fun crossover too, but I'll go with The Last Crusade.
Richie?
Was that more ghost within in The Last Crusade? Just do that.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost. Yeah.
Ghost. And Jonathan?
I think there were ghosts and raiders, but
yeah.
Kind of.
Ghost.
And Rhonda?
Ghost.
Ghost. Okay. RoboCop and Shop Around the Corner. Jordan?
I just imagine like
the RoboCop around the corner.
Yeah.
Also only on tournament fights. Yeah. Yeah.
But like I was just like picturing just RoboCop peeking around the corner, or just coming out and just blowing the whole shop away.
Like somebody tries to rob the shop and he pokes out, "Your move, creep."
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I'll go RoboCop.
Okay, Richie.
RoboCop.
Okay, Jonathan.
Shop Around the Corner.
Rhonda.
Well, you decide. Shop Around the Corner.
I'm still not standing for the disrespect to RoboCop.
Yeah.
Midnight Run and The Mummy. Richie.
Might go Midnight Run here.
Midnight Run. Jonathan.
I'm gonna show love to Midnight Run. Yeah, Midnight Run. Mm-hmm.
Rhonda.
Mummy.
I'll go Mummy. I'll leave it to Jordan.
You know what? I'm gonna go Midnight Run.
Midnight Run. Okay.
I don't see this much. Yeah.
All right. On the other side, Greek Wedding and Best in Show. Jonathan.
You know what? Wedding has won before, and I'm going to show some love to Christopher Guest and Catherine O'Hara and the company. Best in Show.
Yeah. Rhonda.
Best in Show.
Yeah, I'll give some love to Best in Show. We'll see Wedding again. Jordan.
Yeah, Best in Show.
Best in Show. Richie.
Best in Show.
Best in Show. All right. Okay, Willy Wonka and The Martian. Rhonda. Martian. Oh yeah, I might go The Martian. Jordan.
It's The Martian and
Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka.
Oh, Willy Wonka. I'll go with The Martian.
Richie.
And my Bluetooth went out again, so if I don't respond, sorry.
Okay.
Willy Wonka.
Okay. Jonathan?
Wait, is it up to me? What did you vote for, Jordan?
He voted for Willy Wonka.
Oh, shit.
Or no, I'm sorry. He voted for the Martian. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right, so yeah, The Martian. Sure.
Martian. All right. We got Face Off and Casablanca. Me? Casablanca. Jordan, can you hear us? No.
Uh-oh.
Jordan? No. He's still working on it? Okay. Anyways, Richie.
Face Off.
Face Off. Jonathan.
Sure, let's get nuts. Face Off. Sure.
Rhonda.
Casablanca.
Oh shit, we actually need him. Damn. Jordan, right in the thing.
Type.
Vote in the chat.
I feel like Bruce Almighty.
You're the tiebreaker.
You're the tie.
But telling me he's a tiebreaker.
Face Off and Casablanca.
One or the other. One or the other. Up or down.
Is it all shut down on his end or completely?
Yeah, okay, man. This is speakers. Just give me. I can't. You're the tiebreaker.
Just type it.
Type it.
Face Off or Casablanca. Okay. Face Off.
Fine. There you go. All right. Tie. All right. Casino and Double Indemnity. Well, Jordan's up first, but we might have to go back to him. So Richie.
Casino. Yeah, he said Casino.
Okay. Casino. All right. Jonathan.
Casino has won. Double Indemnity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rhonda.
Same here. Double Indemnity.
Ooh, sure. I'll keep you going for Double Indemnity. Why not? Okay. All right. Keep going here. Gone Girl and Ghost. Gone Ghost Girl. All right.
The girl has ghosted.
That's right.
That's true, actually. Yes.
Yeah, Rich. She sure has. Richie.
Ghost.
Jonathan.
Gone Girl.
Rhonda.
Ghost.
Gone Girl.
Oh, he's the tiebreaker again. Gone Girl or Ghost?
You would probably say Gone Girl.
I don't know. He was kind of enthusiastic about Ghost. So. What?
Okay. He's gonna be right. He's gonna back out and come back in. Okay. Gone Girl. All right. It's on the other side,
Okay,
but
okay.
RoboCop and Midnight Run is Jonathan.
Listen, look, RoboCop is great, but it has one. I want to champion.
Why do you keep disrespecting RoboCop?
Because RoboCop is. I'm giving some other great movies a shot. Midnight Run.
Midnight Run. Rhonda.
RoboCop.
Yeah, RoboCop.
Yeah,
Richie.
RoboCop.
RoboCop. Keep defying you and keep voting for it. All right. Rhonda, Best in Show and The Martian.
Oh, this one's tough for me.
Martian, I guess.
Martian.
There you go again.
Just to keep it fresh, I'll go Best in Show for now. Richie.
Best in Show.
Okay, well,
Jonathan.
It's gonna be Best in Show regardless. So
I want to change my mind. I want to go Best in Show.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. It's Jonathan was going for The Martian though.
No, Best in Show. I said Best in Show.
Okay, yeah, and Jordan voted for Best in Show. All right. Face Off and Double Indemnity.
Oh no.
Me. Ooh.
No.
John Woo. Double Indemnity. I might not be able to do it this time. Face Off. Richie.
Face Off.
Face Off. Jonathan.
You may be right about the John Woo disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Wilder. Face off.
So, Rhonda.
Double indemnity.
Okay, but it's still 3 votes, so we'll go face off here. Okay. All right, final four. Gone Girl and RoboCop. All right. Would have been Jordan, so we'll have to skip that for now. Richie.
RoboCop.
Okay. Jonathan.
Gone Girl.
Rhonda.
RoboCop.
Son of a bitch. RoboCop. I'm wearing the shirt tonight. I have to. All right, it's 3 votes for RoboCop, so we'll kick it on. Best in Show and Face Off. Richie.
No.
What?
Oh no. Oh.
Face Off.
Okay. Jordan, are you back with us?
Yeah, I might have to keep some wired
headphones.
Like handy, because the last time it cut off and I could still hear my speakers. That time I couldn't hear speakers or anything. So that was weird. I had to restart my computer, so I hope it doesn't go out again.
Okay. We'll get to you in a second. We started with Richie, Jonathan. We're voting on
Best in Show and Face Off.
Best in Show and Face Off. So Richie voted for Face Off. Jonathan.
John Woo or Honor Catherine O'Hara? Shit. Tied up. Best in Show.
Show, Rhonda.
I was gonna go Best in Show.
I'll go Face Off. I'll leave it to Jordan.
And I'd probably go Best in Show.
Oh,
Best in Show. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Our finals tonight: RoboCop and Best in Show in the finals. All right. Jonathan.
You know what? Look, I love RoboCop. Yes, I really do. I really do. But you know what? The first movie I watched after Catherine O'Hara's passing was Best in Show, because she is great in the movie. Her banter with Eugene Levy. So you know what? I'm gonna honor. Look, people don't associate comedies with me, but I love this movie, so I'm gonna go Best in Show.
Okay. Rhonda.
Best in Show.
And you know what? I'm with your train on that. I'll go Best in Show. Jordan.
Best in Show probably has more of the like things I like and people I like in it, but like I just don't feel like RoboCop. I mean, maybe it's 1-1, but not that I can remember. So I'm gonna go RoboCop.
I'll see.
Well, I'll tell you in a second. Richie.
I want to see a dog show that is judged solely by RoboCop.
Oh my god.
That's Best in Show.
Funny. But I'm gonna go Best in Show.
Okay. All right. So Best in Show takes it. And Jordan, it has won. You just weren't there for it. It won our robot tournament.
Won the robot tournament. Yeah. I wasn't there. That's why.
Yeah, we did the robot movies and it won that one. So it's fairly recently, but Best in Show wins for Catherine O'Hara for you. We love you, Catherine. So
yeah.
There you go. All right,
has it won before or no?
As far as I can tell, no, because I've never pulled the trailer or anything for it, except for I pulled the trailer for it, but for Wheel of Movies, not for tournament fights. But yeah, you can go watch our Wheel of Movies me and Richie did on Best in Show. So there you go. So
a nice comedy for me to watch.
And speaking of Wheel of Movies, Jordan, Richie's here, so we need to spin the Wheel of Movies so we figure out what we're doing next week. Well, at some point, well, Richie's here, so we might as well do that tonight.
Get
if you
both
could
reactions.
Pull that up for us, that would help us out a lot. Thank you. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. Best in Show. Congrats.
Yeah.
Nice
Best in Show.
movie.
Cool.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Selena's been like bugging me, like, if we get married, we're getting a dog no matter what. I'm like, okay. I'm kind of a clean freak, and I don't like hair and drool and stinky stuff all over my house.
It's not about the dog; it's about the owner.
Yeah.
You treat the dog well.
I told her she could. It's fine. I don't care. So, but it's not up to me to decide. Who cares? But anyways, this was fun. So yeah. I always like getting to people's personal like favorite movies, because you get a taste of what they like and what they're into and that kind of stuff. So it's fun. So we'll be getting to more of those, and I might do a little something maybe by the end of the year. Maybe it just depends on the schedule. I got to look at the schedule if there's even room for me to like fit something in. But yeah, we'll just do the plugs and that'll be it. So we'll go to Richie first. Where can we find you, Richie?
Yeah, can find me. I'm gonna be on Rankin talking Jason Statham movies. The next Rankin.
Same here. I'm gonna be with you. So
Yeah. Also, yeah.
Yeah, surprised Malcolm didn't ask me that. We break that with JPO not that long ago,
Yeah,
actually.
we did do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go see freaking Mutiny tonight, and my theater isn't showing damn late movies. Come on.
It's fine.
Yeah, I heard it.
It's Jason Statham beating up random vague nationality guys. What else do you want?
Okay.
Yeah.
a lot of those.
It's fine.
Yeah, you can also I've got a match in fandom with Brian Nussbaum coming up as well, and filming that soon. Well, maybe we'll find out in a second what we're going to be doing. Lonely Marks. We haven't really talked about, but yeah, that's still carrying that on. So check that out, and on Thursdays then, and yeah, it's pretty much me now, and yeah, all good.
All right.
Yeah, sounds good. Cool. And then Jonathan, it's been fun talking some more of your favorite movies. So, where can we find you?
Yeah, no, this was fun. Talking about these eclectic group. You know what's scary? I probably would have another 64.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could always do it. You could do the after or something.
After the after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a Karate Kid after what? After.
Yeah, right.
Hey, maybe the Karate
You'd have to play that scene if.
Yeah, after.
At the beginning, if we did that,
right.
yeah.
I can guarantee you, after will not show. It's fine. But no, this was a lot of fun. I love that a comedy did win one of my tournaments. Yeah, like I don't think a straight comedy did win one of my previous tournaments. I don't think so. But no, this was nice. So I'll watch Best in Show again. Okay, so you can find me on social media platforms on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, Blue Sky, and Threads at different variations of Cinecare. Instagram, I'm actually, you know what? The finals for movies featuring a dog is going to be
nice.
up tomorrow.
That features a lot of dogs.
Yeah, it's most likely going to be Up versus Lady and the Tramp. That's what's going to be.
Oh no, Air Bud in there. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh no, Air Bud did not.
I was hoping, World Pup would win. The whole thing.
Yeah, right.
It's a shame. Or our Space Buddies. The Buddies movies.
I'll say this. So Best in Show was in there, but I was so mad that Oliver and Company beat it. I'm just.
Oliver and Company.
No, I was sad, but anyway.
The only good thing to come out of Oliver and Company is Billy Joel's music.
Well, I guess that's why they voted for it because
I successfully kicked Will Cohen's ass arguing that Oliver and Company's a shit movie on Battleground. So
there you go.
I wouldn't call it like a shit movie. It's kind of an average movie.
Well, you know me. I don't think it's garbage, but on Battleground you got to go full tilt, so you got to argue why it's dog shit.
Gotcha. All right, so that, and then next will be Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock because of Practical Magic 2 coming up. So it'll be those two tournaments coming down the line.
What does that movie look like? A streaming movie, if there ever was one.
I watched that trailer.
I know.
The color grade of that movie looks like a Prime movie or something.
It looks like a
Netflix. People how people are clamoring for the fans of the movie clamoring for the sequel to Uncharted, and then that came out and no one cared. It's like, oh, that was that. I was like, oh, okay, that was a movie that came out. All right.
It's definitely not like the first one.
It doesn't look.
Nope.
She loves the first one, and she's like, meh.
Yeah, I was like,
no. Before I continue on, even people who love the first movie compared the cinematography.
The cinematography looks like shit. I don't know what.
It looks
terrible. Why do all movies look like shit now? What the hell?
It actually looks like Doomsday.
I can't wait for fucking Dune to come out for a movie to look like a movie again. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Godzilla. Some of these movies that look like movies. For God's sakes.
Even Primetime looks like a movie. Primetime.
Yeah. Well, I had a friend ask me Like she's like, will you go see Practical Magic 2 with me? And I almost want to say no, but like it's a good thing I'm like a diehard movie fan. I'll see anything, whatever.
Yeah.
May have to anyway. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. The Cinematarium looks terrible.
Yeah.
So that's gonna happen. Obviously, there's some horror stuff coming down the line. And speaking of fall, I already posted my most anticipated movies of the fall season. Austin already mentioned one.
I think you're gonna say fall 2.
Yeah, right.
I did not because it's gonna come out like next week.
For the fall guy.
But yeah, Austin already mentioned one with Godzilla. So and I already mentioned Primetime, so those two are on there. So that's already posted. Yeah, let's see. Coming up on movie here on network. I may be on J. I'm not sure. Next week we'll talk about it off air, Jordan.
Yeah, I'll have to
but I'm definitely going to be on the 70s one, 79 and 78. Malcolm sent me some lists to see which ones I could help him out with. So I'll be there, and yeah, that's it. Last but not least, thank y'all for joining me on this ride. And no, this was a lot of fun. That Best of Show killed me.
Yeah.
Damn.
Griffin Dunn directed the original Practical Magic. How did I not know that?
That's really.
He's like actor Griffin Dunn, like After Hours Griffin Dunn, American Werewolf in London Griffin Dunn. Yeah, that's odd. But not directing the sequel. The sequel is directed by, you'll never guess based on the look, somebody that's done a bunch of Netflix shit. So there you go.
Okay.
So because it looks like a straight to Netflix movie.
Yeah, like
yeah,
actually putting it in theaters. I don't know why.
It's in theaters. Yeah, because
it's putting in theaters just because of the name.
We've seen Ron and I. Yeah, we go to the movies. We've seen that trailer probably a dozen times at least. Like
I've never even seen the original one. I don't even care. I don't know.
Yeah. But anyways,
Ron, you could put that in theaters, but you couldn't put Happy Gilmore 2.
I know. Yeah. There's a lot of things that.
Yeah.
You can put Prey in theaters. You can put a lot of
stuff.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was just gonna say, Jonathan, I was honored that you asked me to be on here, and thank you so much for that. I had a blast.
Well, she watched the movies for this, so you know, it's always you got to watch the new movies. So
I'm glad you enjoyed your first time watches. You know,
she enjoyed Double Indemnity. Yeah, she liked American Gangster.
I definitely want to see more black and white movies because I didn't realize
she's got a list going of some classic ones that I'll get around to with her. You know, some ones even I've seen or a few I even haven't seen. So there's some ones we'll get to, and especially with the Regal series, like we're going to see as many as we can in the theaters. So that's always a good thing. But yeah, she really enjoyed like us watching the Universal monster movies, stuff like that. All those types of movies.
I'm just saying, October is getting closer and closer.
I know. I'll have to binge some more of those because it's easy to do when they're 65 minutes. That's great.
Right.
So, anyways, yeah. As far as me, yeah, me and Richie, you know, we'll figure out what we're doing for Wheel of Movies here in just a minute. Yeah, Lonely Marks. Yeah, the show will go on at least with me and Richie, and maybe some occasional special guests here and there. Yeah, we got a lot to catch up on. There's been, of course, Richie. There's a lot of news in the couple weeks and releases and people signing, and we got to preview all in, all kinds of stuff. So we'll get to it. You know, and get caught up on everything. I've been on And I Quote, Ryan Permison's channel, doing some watch-alongs. We did Outlaw Josie Wales last week, Mummy Returns this week for the anniversary, and then next month we got Raiders and Rise of the Planet of the Apes and Rocky Balboa. So a couple of those, and then our Carnosaur monthly mistake drinking game this Saturday should go down. So for Carnosaur, yes, the other 1993 dinosaur movie that Gene Siskel gave thumbs up. Anyways.
The way Roger said it.
Roger said it was shit, but Siskel gave it a thumbs up, so that you can go back and watch that. Anyways, Jordan.
Well, just real quick, I gotta take a little like a side thing because I have a little bone to pick with freaking Regal because I went and did a double feature on Sunday of Cody versus Acme and Tony, and
same one we did. Exactly the same double feature we did.
Right. Yeah, right.
Exactly.
But I decided I was like, well, like it's been a while since I've been to Regal. I'm gonna re-up my Regal Unlimited. So because I canceled it because my AMC is closer. But I'm like because I wanted to do because of the classic movies all month and next month. I'm like, oh, I can go see those, and there's gonna be a lot of things that are only playing up there, not not where I look. It's an hour north of me. But then you go to the app, you click where it says unlimited, Regal unlimited. I sign up. I'm like, oh, they're only charging $11.99 and like 1 month or something. That seems like a little cheap, but all right. I mean, like maybe because I used to be a member, I'm getting like some kind of deal. And they have something called like Regal Plus or something, some stupid bullshit that's like Regal Plus. So I'm like trying to get my ticket, and then I get the first one for free, and it's not giving me the second one for free. I'm like, what's going on? What the hell?
Because you signed up for a different rewards thing, not unlimited.
Yeah.
It's a totally different thing.
Yeah.
And the Plus thing apparently is like a new thing. Like
it's a new thing.
They just started. So I'm asking the manager, like, well, like, what are we gonna do? Like, I came all the way up here. I drove an hour. Like, how am I gonna see these movies? Like, I signed up for the unlimited, not the Plus. And he said, yeah, they just started that stuff that the other day, and we've had a lot of problems with it, and unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. Once you sign up for it, the system will not let me get you into the other movie. You literally have to contact corporate. There's no phone number. You have to email them, get them to cancel, wait a week or two or however long they're going to take to respond to cancel, and then you can re-sign up. So not only getting charged for that, you got to repay for the other one. And it's just bullshit. It's like stupid. So what I did is I just went to see one and I snuck into the other one. So who cares? I just got so I'm like, I don't care. I'm seeing this because that's what I paid for.
Thanks
so
for
anyways.
divulging that little tidbit at the end. Okay.
Yeah, right.
There's nothing wrong.
I mean,
we've all snuck into movies. Who gives a shit?
And I think that the manager wouldn't have even cared because he was kind of on my side. He's like, you're like the fourth person to have a problem with this, so I'm getting really tired of this. But there's nothing I can do. It's corporate. So,
but in addition to that, yeah, there's actually some very good movies out right now. So
yeah,
go.
So there's a lot. Yeah,
those I haven't seen Tony, but I heard is really good. Go see.
Oh yeah,
Rivals of Mziah King. Go see the Teenage Sex and Death.
Go watch Coyote versus Acme when it comes out.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's great.
Coyote versus Acme. It's so
really
good.
entertaining.
Good.
Yes.
There's a lot of
I've heard nothing but
it.
good
It's
things.
good.
It's very. If you're a Looney Tunes fan, it's very rewarding, and I'm not even ashamed to admit it almost made me cry at one point. It's really good.
Yeah,
I've heard that.
I'm gonna go back and see the second time.
There's one moment that almost made me tear up. It's really good. So
yeah. But anyways, as far as my plugs, I mean, I won't go as long since I did a little rant, but you can find us on all the social media at Movie Hero 2121 or Jordan 83616. You can find us in the Movie Hero Network group on Facebook, and you can post to your heart's desire if you have anything movie or TV or music related or pop culture. And then if you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. That is the number one way that you can help us out. The last that I check, off to double check again, but I know we were 40 subscribers away from getting monetized, so that's like really close. And if you're already subscribed, then share it out and find 2 or 3 people or how many that you can. Make sure they actually do sign up, even if you never even tune into our content. I mean, we prefer you do, but if you even if you don't, the subscription at this point, it just still really helps us out. So we appreciate that. And then we have a Patreon, but the Patreon's been a little like I just haven't really been updating. I'm looking for a word there, but I have been updating the extended schedule, and I have it to the end of the year, and then I'm working trying to get it the January and February stuff out too. So if you are signed up as a Patreon subscriber, then we really appreciate that. And if you just DM me on any social media, probably most likely Facebook is the best place to contact me, the easiest way. And I'll send you the schedule, and you can get first dibs on sign up for episodes before some of these episodes fill up. So because some of them do. And if you're not subscribed, then I'll send you just 1 month out. And if you want to see that, I can let you know. Or you can just tune in to the end of these episodes, and I'll just run down a whole bunch of them. And we did decide that our next episode of Best to Worst is going to be 1 week from tonight. So next Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be continuing on. I think it's our part 4 of our favorite comment of all time. And Richie's been a part of that, so that's been fun to just talk about movies that make us laugh, because it's specifically movies that make us laugh. So yeah, and then I have kind of already preemptively decided that since we have a October coming up, not too far from now, the next best towards it will be our favorite horror movies. So if anyone wants to get on that, you can just DM me about that, and we'll talk horror movies. So yeah, so but and then just what we have coming up for tournament fights and tier ranker. Oh, and also too, probably within the next, like, I need to talk to Austin, but I'm hoping maybe about 2 weeks from now we might be scheduling a time for our next recast. We're going to recast the movie Hook, and that that panel's already filled up with people that have been chomping at the bit to do that movie. But yeah, so about that time, but we'll make some announcements on when it's going to be. But and then yeah, for tier ranker and tournament fights, we'll be doing a week of sorts of some after the 128, because this Wednesday our good friend JPO tragically had passed away, but he sent us his after the 128, and we're still gonna do it in honor of him. And so we're just gonna make it kind of casual, and we're just gonna maybe talk about the movies he would have voted for, like maybe talk about some things that he would have said about them, or maybe throw out some classic JPO lines, or like just things that we love and we miss about him and all that stuff. So it'll be fun. So yeah, and then on Friday we will be doing our championship for our sports and games mystery series. We're finally getting to that. So, and Selena's been tuning in. She's been watching like at least maybe 10 movies for that. She watched quite a bit. So yeah. Yeah, so she's been doing that in all her free time. And then me and Austin mostly hashed it all out, but we are doing our tournament fights for the fictional places from TV and movies we'd like to visit. But we decided to just go with just movies for now. I should even take that off the schedule where it says that, because the TV could be its own separate thing entirely. So we're just doing the movies, and we're especially doing worlds that we would like to visit, or planets, or things that kind of have an ecosystem that can be actually like physical places. They got to be kind of big enough to really have like something you really want to go to, because it's really awesome and has some sort of ecosystem of sorts to it. So that's kind of what we're really going for. So and then we have our next in our alphabet series, movies that start with the letter J.
Joanna Man.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It'll be on
Joanna
there.
Man.
Well,
yeah.
we need stuff for the F tier, so that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. But unfortunately, we cannot have Django on there. That doesn't start with J.
Nope.
So,
Yeah.
Because the T is silent.
Yeah, but I don't have you on for that one. Is that the one that you were asking about? Movies start with the letter J, Jonathan? I don't know if you.
We'll talk after.
Yeah. Okay. Because you do have a spot if you wanted to, but yeah, but and then we'll be doing a birthday episode for Zach Shelton. He wants to do just a tournament. He said he has a list of about 150 to 200 movies, something like that, just to have some extra ones on there so we can spin it and just end up being truly random. So he wants to do that. So and then I think a lot of it will come from his top 128 and top 64 is what he said, and then some other ones he threw in there.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, but then we have our that 70s battle. So the movies of Topher Grace, Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis, and Kurtwood Smith. So we'll be seeing some RoboCop again in there. So
Yep.
yeah, but then we have a tournament fight for the best third movie in a series, which I've been debating. I mean, we'll talk off air, but we came up with a ton. Selena kind of helped me out, and we could do a tournament fight, or we could just make it a tier ranker. And I'm maybe leaning to that, because there's a lot. We came up with way more than 64. So, and then we're gonna be doing Steven Shepard. He's been in the chat tonight. We're doing his after the 128. That's coming up soon. And then we'll get to the latter series, which will be the movies of 1979 and 1978 is where we're at. And then we got another After the 128 with Matt Mageau. We'll be doing his After the 128. So he hasn't done one yet. And then in early October, we'll be doing just a regular tournament, a movie hero, a mystery tournament with the blind voting and all that. We just spin the regular wheel for that. And then I'll throw in 2 more before I get to any of the real horror stuff. I'll talk about that on a different episode. But we do have movies that begin with the letter K in October. And then we're going to be doing, to kind of ease our way into like horror stuff, best murder mystery movies. So we'll do a tournament of those. So yeah, so that should be fun. So yeah, but yeah, I think that will do it. And I don't know if we want to spin the wheel on air. We could do
right
that
now.
if we want. Yeah, and
let's see both Phyllis's reactions. Let's see.
Yeah, right. And also, just for fun, because we just did it, well, you guys were all doing your plug to added all of Jonathan's after the 128 to the mystery wheel. So it could show up for the wheel of movies possibly. So.
All right.
So we'll see, but yeah, so that just puts the total up to.
You already talked about best in show, so
yeah. But it puts the movies up to nearly almost 3,000.
We'll get there eventually. We're on episode like 75. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, right. I think I did the calculation every other week. If we stop now, we would get there in about 40 years. So we'll get
there. Right.
Yeah. Welcome to Movies.
Yeah.
Episode number 2728.
Yeah. What are we talking about again? Hang on, I gotta talk about also, it's time for your medication.
Step away from the schedule. Step away.
Hang on, my oxygen's coming loose. Let me reconnect. Yeah, right. But I don't think the goal is to like do every movie on here. It's just
no. We skip some. It's got to be something we can talk about. So
yeah, but
all right, good luck.
We can give it a spin and just see what it lands on. So here you go.
It's just got to be something we can make a show out of. That's all.
Shoot.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo? You want to do that?
We can.
That's up to you. You
we
could.
can, but I'm not really a fan.
Yeah. I mean, I could respin if you want and just leave it on there.
I would probably prefer if both of us are like at least like it enough, then would do it. But if you're not really a fan, like
I'm not a fan of either Nemo or Dory. They're at like the bottom of my Pixar movies. I tried to rewatch Finding Nemo not that long ago, and I tapped out like 30 minutes in. I was like, no, thanks.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
You can
respin.
If it's a different Pixar movie, maybe. Yeah.
I'm just leaving it on there. I don't know if you'll ever do it, but I'll
leave it on there. It's fine because it'll. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Ooh, Deadpool and Wolverine. You want to do that, or is that too?
Not too recent.
It's pretty recent, but
yeah, but it is on there.
There's a lot to talk about, but it's up to you, Richie.
Third time's a charm. I think it's too recent.
Yeah, it's too recent. Yeah, we like that's kind of older fare. Yeah, let movies sit for a while.
All right.
We're calling our mulligans. We're calling our mulligans. Yeah.
21. The Lion King.
Want to do the Lion King?
We already
animated one.
We already did the Lion King.
Oh,
they're not going to do the remake. They're not going to do it.
No, we already did Lion King. Jacob Barber was on. We already did that.
Whoa, respin it. Let's see.
The Shop Around the Corner.
Oh, there you go. There's one of Jonathan's. The Shop Around the Corner.
The Shop Around the Corner.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll have to rewatch Shop Around the Corner. So, okay.
Right.
Yeah. All right. I mean, there's things to talk about there. Richie, you've seen it, so, right?
I actually haven't, so I haven't watched it. So I'll watch it for it.
Okay. Yeah. If you get access to it and you want to watch it, it's really good, actually. It's quite good. So, yeah.
It's really good. I actually really like it. Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll do a classic. Why not?
Early Christmas movie. Hey.
Yeah. Which I'm not a big classic movie guy, but I love this movie. So.
Yeah, if it was like 6 months to a year from now, and we spun Deadpool Wolverine, I'm like, I'd be more kind of keen. Just
really fresh and recent. Yeah, it's like we kind of like to do a little bit older, at least like.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, at least 5 or 10 years older, at least something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
something good. Right, Shop Around the Corner. Okay, fair enough. I have it on my Fandango, so
if you're gonna do it now, it's on here multiple times. I can remove all instances probably because once you talk about it, you're
Right.
done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So,
All right.
I'll just
Fair enough.
do that. So all right, there we go. So all right, well, I guess that'll do it for us. So yeah, come back Wednesday and we'll be here again. So but yeah, we'll say for Richie Goodacre, for Jonathan Caro, for Rhonda Leakey, for Austin Pez Howell, I've been Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
Live from Philadelphia, it's the 125th annual Mayflower Kennel Club Dog Show. 3,000 dogs competing for Best in Show. To think that in some countries these dogs are eaten.
Cookie and I work as a team. We met at this dance.
He didn't want to dance.
I got 2 left feet.
I thought he was kidding.
But I wasn't. I was born with 2 left feet.
Beatrice has been showing signs of depression.
Ever since she saw us having sex. What would you like to say to Beatrice right now?
I'm sorry you had to see that.
I've been a hairdresser about 14 years. And I went to a show. I asked my ex-wife, I said, who's that? She says, that's Scott.
We got top loin, porterhouse, T-bone. We got everything.
So basically, meat.
Leslie and I have an amazing relationship. People say, oh, but he's so much older than you. And you know what? I'm the one having to push him away. We both love soup.
The bloodhound not only has a great nose, but they can talk.
What you doing, bloodhound doggy?
And he's saying, I'm ready. That's when you know he's ready for show.
That goal is that Best in Show ribbon.
Actually, poodle means puddle in German.
You want your busy bee?
Come get your busy bee. God, Harrison, if she doesn't get a door, she's gonna flip out!
It's not in here. You left it at the hotel. Go to the hotel and get busy bee!
That's my favorite, the miniature schnauzer. You'd think they'd want to breed them bigger, wouldn't you, like grapefruits or watermelons?
Don't look at the fathead losers or freaks. You look at me!
He went after her like she's made out of ham.